Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Brady and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Mr. Brake and Lube wants you to know when it comes to your engine, not all motor oils are created equal. That's why they only offer name brand motor oils that you can trust, like Pennzoil, Castrol, Mobil One, and more. So don't pay top dollar for cheap generics. Mr. Brake and Lube can work your vehicle pretty much bumper to bumper, plus complete auto glass service. So call 219-5438 or visit 1415 East Main Street. Mr. Brake and Lube, your one-stop maintenance shop.
If you pay for your own health insurance or you're looking for coverage, do not go online for quotes. You'll get endless calls from call centers and they will not stop. Instead, call Becky, the health plan lady. She can provide sound advice for your health insurance needs. Her freedom of choice plans lets you pick your doctors, no deductibles, no copays, and it's 30 to 60% lower cost than Obamacare. Call Becky at 479-886-2475 or go to healthplanlady.com.
ABC Children's Academy is currently enrolling with 14 locations in Pope, Johnson, and Yell County. ABC provides all-day child care, as well as a variety of enrollment options for families, including Arkansas Better Chance for ages 3 to 5, plus more. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info, and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person, or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world one student at a time.
KCJC Dardanelle, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Welcome you back to Dyer Arena, side of tonight's matchup. We're here on KCJC 102.3. We're also streaming live on the internet, Cyclone Booth on the YouTube channel. If you're watching us on YouTube, click the subscribe button. You'll be alerted anytime we go live, and not just for football and basketball. Remember, we've got soccer coming up, baseball, softball, all of that, and you catch it right here. If you listen to us on the radio, great, 102.3 FM KCJC. One place you might want to catch us is just go to your app store and download the EAB app. There's two buttons there once you click on sports for Russellville, one audio and one video, so you'll be able to catch us anytime. There's also more sports you can catch up there on the app. A lot of different high schools covered by the EAB networks, including Arkansas Tech and Arkansas State. The first time these two teams met, the Lady Cyclones easily won the game 61-28. Game was never in doubt. Lady Cyclones led by 14 after one quarter of play. They end up with two players in double figures, and Shaisha Willis was actually the leading scorer for the Lady Cyclones. Talia Ely also in double figures. Shai Willis had 14 and Ely with 12. And in that game, like I said, Lady Cyclones won easily. They played 12 players in that game, and 11 players scored. Russellville cruised to a 61-28 victory. A lot of Russellville's victories have been like that, in which where they have played so many players, and most of their starters have been fresh throughout the whole year because they haven't played many games where they played a full game. And so when you look at the Lady Cyclones' victories, 10 points is the maximum you can get by a victory. You win by 10, you get 10 points. You win by 20, you get 10 points. The Lady Cyclones, all their victories, if they get by 10 points, that helps them in a tiebreaker, and they have. They have 7 victories, all by 10 points each. So if it ever comes down to a tiebreaker, if we have that three-way tie right now, the Lady Cyclones sitting with 70 points. That could be key if we end up with a tie with Greenwood and Mountain Home right now. We're going to pause here because we're about to do the Star Spangled Banner, so we're going to pause on the radio side and take a break to honor America. This is Lady Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Thank you. Now, please turn your attention to the south end of the arena as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, presenting our national anthem this evening is your Airedale Pep Band.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Farmers Co-op located in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location. Mike Apples along Mike. It is that time of year when feed is very, very important.
It sure is, and make sure that you've got your animals' needs taken care of, protein levels met, and all those things that you look for when it comes this time of year.
Farmers Co-op, we're located on East Main of Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location. Burris at Into Market reminds you that the new year is like spring, a season of change. And if your office furniture hasn't changed in a while, or you need a total office remodel, Into Market provides expert advice to give you inspiration, plus products ranging from quality, sophisticated furniture to more economical products for the builder, homeowner, architect, or designer. Into Market is your local leader that offers professional furniture installation and delivery. Into Market, your make your office like new plus more store.
Welcome back. Both teams getting introduced right now. The Lady Cyclones already been introduced. We'll give you the starting lineups for you. Russellville Lady Cyclones, same as it always been. Number 2, Z. Campbell. Number 3, Brenna Burke. Drew Robinson, number 14. Shaisha Willis, number 20. And Talia Ely, number 25. Senior laden starters here for the Lady Cyclones. Russellville 17-6 on the season, 7-3 in conference play, coached by LaShanta Johnson. Alma is coached by Chanley Bottoms. They are 7-18 overall, 1-8 in conference play. They're going to start off with number 3, McKinley McCart, number 5, Demaya Parker, number 10, Kylie Poole, number 23, Jaden Gramlich, and number 33, Jordan Gramlich. The Gramlich twins, they're both juniors. Number 23, Jaden Gramlich, is the main scorer. She actually scored 16 in the first matchup between these two teams. So we got to watch, but really both Gramlich girls are can score, and they're the main two scorers. Lady Cyclones did a good job on Jordan Gramlich. Lady Cyclones will win the opening tip. They're in their all-black uniforms with red numbers. We're far away, so a little bit hard to see, but thankfully we're close enough to see the faces. Shaisha Willis, who lit them up last time, will drive and put one off the glass and in, and just like that, the Lady Cyclones lead it by a score of 2-0.
Good drive right across the middle to the right side.
Lady Cyclones waiting to trap until they cross half court. However, there's no turnover, but they're trapping way out up front. And what that does, you only allow 23 seconds now on the shot clock. It takes so long to get in your offense. Ball was tipped. They do go inside there to Jaden Gramlich, and her shot bounced on the iron a couple of times, did not fall through. Ely with the board, and Lady Cyclones quickly down the floor. Talia at the right elbow, just outside the lane, will take it right side of the lane. Really no double team there. Kind of surprised. She'll kick it out to Shaisha Willis. If they're not going to double team Ely, she's going to have a field day, I predict. Near the corner, near behind the three-point line was Campbell, hit the cutter. Robinson's shot's no good, trying to get her own rebound. She can't as Gramlich comes away with it, and she'll bring up the floor herself. Jordan Gramlich, number 33. Jaden Gramlich, number 23. The Lady Cyclones get a turnover quickly. Here's Brenna Burke, top of the key, three-pointer, almost banked that one in. It rolled around the iron after hitting the glass. We're still stuck at 2-0. The Lady Cyclones with the lead.
Yeah, Cyclones got that ball back by a good interception by Ely.
Number 5, Demaya Parker, a 5'9 junior with the basketball, picked up by Z. Campbell. Not close enough to get the 5-second count. She's behind the three-point line. There's 15 seconds to shoot on the shot clock. Over in the corner, three-pointer will miss. Great block-out job there by Brenna Burke, and she's going to bring it up the floor quickly after getting the defensive rebound. Shai Willis, they've left her alone. Right side, three-pointer, nothing but net for Shaisha Willis, and we have a timeout called by Chanley Bottoms as the Lady Cyclones lead it by a score of 5-0 with 6:08 left to play here in the first quarter. We're going to keep it right here because it's a 30-second timeout. We're already a few seconds into it. I want to tell you once again that the Lady Cyclones and your Russellville Cyclones will be on the road on Tuesday. A long way to go. They're going up to Mountain Home on Tuesday, so if you don't want to make the, 3.5 hour trip, however you want to go up there, we'll be there to cover it. The next time they're home, both teams, the boys and girls, will be home on Friday night, a week from tonight. Only 2 more home games, so only 2 more chances to catch both Russell teams at Cyclone Arena. Hopefully both will be competing in the state tournament. State tournament going to be hosted by Searcy High School. We're back to action after the timeout by Alma. The Lady Cyclones with a 5-0 lead, and they've trapped McCart on the far side. She finally gets around the double team with a dribble, trapped once again in the corner. Get the pass off to Gramlich. Her shot might have been partially blocked. Gets her own rebound, power dribble to back up a little bit, put it up and in. She had the rebound, but she was too far underneath the goal to do anything with it. So it took that power dribble to get a step back, and now we have a whistle and an offensive foul is going to be called on Zaria Campbell.
Yeah, they said she hooked her defender. I didn't see it because I wasn't really watching it. I was watching another offensive player, but
you ever feel like she's picked on? She's always the one that kind of gets in foul trouble the quickest for Russellville.
She is.
I think she's got a reputation, and they almost look for things to call against her. It's never Ely or Burke. It's always Z that's getting – they're going to throw it away. There was nobody home. Miscommunications, like they were running two different plays there. Quick pass from Campbell to Ely, double team, doesn't matter. She puts the shot up and in. Ely's first basket, and the Lady Cyclones lead once again by 5 at 7-2.
It's a good assist by Campbell. Another interception by Ely.
Parker got around the double team but threw it away. Talia in the front court. Gets it to Z. She'll line up the three-pointer, and it rattles home for Z Campbell. The Lady Cyclones lead it 10-2. That's the 18th made three-pointer on the season for Zaria Campbell. And another interception by guess who? Talia Ely, but she stepped out of bounds.
So a little close to the outside, but very quick hands by Ely.
She got the steal and then turned it right back over. The Lady Cyclones lead it here 10-2 with 4:52 left to play here in the first quarter.
Got a little shoe problem out there.
Yeah, Demaya Parker going to inbound it right near the corner at the end of the Lady Cyclone bench. They're waiting for the inbounds pass. They come right back to her. They didn't guard the inbounder, and that'll lead to an open three. No good. We got a whistle and a foul on the rebound. Gramlich got in good position to get that rebound, and she draws a foul on Talia Ely. This is the second team foul, and Talia's first. It'll put Jaden Gramlich, who has not scored in this game. The only two-pointer was by her sister Jordan Gramlich. Jaden misses the first one. Jaden's career high came earlier this year. They beat Clarksville, and she scored 34 points in an overtime victory against Clarksville High School. Second free throw is good. She hits 1 of 2. The Lady Cyclones lead it by 7. This is Brenna Burke. Spin move at the top. We'll give it off to Shy Willis. She's cut off with a double team. They'll kick it back out, and then they tried to feed it back out, and then we have a whistle and a foul called on Drew Robinson to reach in. So she picks up her first and the team's third. I thought that was just a clean steal there. I didn't realize we had reached in. Lady Cyclones still leading by 7, but already in a little bit of foul trouble, but only as a team. A steal by Shy Willis. Shy at the top. Again, tried to drive. Again, was cut off. She'll give it off to Brenna, who's way outside from the right side. This three-pointer rimmed out. There's Drew Robinson amongst 3 people getting the offensive rebound over to Ely, who puts it home. 12-3, the Lady Cyclones with their largest lead of the game now, leading by 9.
That's what you can say about Robinson. She's going to be around that basket when a shot goes up.
Here's the double team and almost a steal by Russellville. They using that back court as a defender. It gets thrown out of bounds, and they say last touch by Russellville, so Alma will have it. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Checking into the game for Russellville, number 4, Kana Keister, the sophomore. Shy Willis will sit down. You know, Coach Johnson, she keeps that regular rotation. It's almost like clockwork when they come in. She's got the regular rotation no matter the score. Jordan Gramlich faked the 3. The Cyclone fans wanted to walk. They'll miss a 3 from the right side, missed that one badly. They reset the shot clock, even though they shouldn't, but it goes out of bounds. It's our ball anyway. That shot hit the backboard. It did not hit the rim.
Robinson was right there going after the rebound with 3 defenders around her.
Lady Cyclones with a 12-3 lead. Keister on the right side gives it, staying with the right side, to Berg. They clear out right side for her. She turned toward the baseline. I don't think she realized how open she was there. Up at the top is Campbell. She lost the handle on it. It's picked up by the Lady Airedales. They tried to save it, and it goes out of bounds. It looked like Gramlich was about to travel, and in doing so, she just flung it. Tried to get it to a teammate. The Lady Cyclones will have it. They reset the shot clock as Alma had possession. Brenna at the top, hands it off to Drew. On her drive, kicks it out to Talia. She'll drive inside the free throw line. Little spin move, shot up and in. The official was saying that they got part of the basketball. Didn't matter. Talia put it up and in. She's got 6, and Lady Cyclones lead by 11. Russellville really gambling, trying to get that another steal. And is it going to happen here? Campbell knocked it away, but they keep it. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Over in the corner, 3-pointers on the way, and it's good by McKinley McCart. That's their second field goal of the game. The Lady Cyclones lead at 14-6. Drew Robinson at the top. 3-pointer goes in and out. Rebound tipped around, out of bounds, and it belongs to Russellville.
Yeah, Drew did a good job following her shot, going for the rebound. She knew she was going to miss it, so she was right there to try to get that offensive rebound.
Isabel Benson, a sophomore, number 30, will check in for Alma. Lady Cyclones put in Jasmine Garcia. She'll launch the 3, no good. Ely there with the rebound, puts it up, it rolls off the iron. Gramlich saving it. She tried to throw it off the Lady Cyclone, and Drew Robinson was quick there. She sort of sidestepped that, so Russellville gets it back. 3-pointer missing by Brenna Burke. Keister with the rebound, double team. Her pass deflected, but picked out of the air by Brenna. No look pass on the baseline to Drew Robinson, who puts it up and in. What ball movement there by the Lady Cyclones. That's fantastic. They're impossible to guard when they do that. 10-point lead for Russellville, 16-6. Gramlich over in the corner to McCart, who's open with a corner 3 at air balls. Rebound, Alma underneath, shot was swatted away. I think it was Ely. It could have been Garcia. Jasmine comes up with it. She stops on the right wing, going back the other direction. Final 2 minutes of the first quarter. The Lady Cyclones in control, 16-6. Ely at the free throw line, spin move in the lane. Second time she's made that move. She misses this one, but with the rebound, putting it up and in is Jasmine Garcia. You know, she switched to number 12 the other night and had a career high. I wondered if she was going to stay at number 12, but she's back to number 5 tonight. 18-6, the Lady Cyclones with the lead. Final 90 seconds of the first. The drive by Gramlich. Wild shot, missed it. Benson puts it up and in.
Yeah, nobody there to block out the Alma player, an easy layup.
Russellville had come off their man to try to assist in the defense. That's why Benson was open for the follow shot. Ball was put on the floor, and now, let's see, we're going to get a foul called. Our first foul called on Alma. A reach in by Demaya Parker. Her first, illegal use of the hands, and the team's first. The Lady Cyclones are going to come in with number 15, Kyra White, and number 10, Lizzie Harrison, both sophomores. Ely and Drew Robinson will check out.
Well, it's good for Ely to get a rest ever so often because she plays hard all 4 quarters.
That's one thing that Coach Johnson has done well this year is utilize their bench and not just in mop-up time. Harrison will get it to the top to Keister. Here's Brenna. She'll pass on the 3. Started to drive. She really faked out her man here. Still with a dribble. Spin move along the lane with the left hand. Brenna Burke, I always accuse her of being ambidextrous anyway. She hits that one left-handed. The Lady Cyclones with a 12-point lead. Maya Parker tries left side in the corner to McCart. She's 1 of 2 out there, make it 1 of 3, and her 2 misses have been air balls. Kana Keister with the rebound. She's got a 2-on-2 coming in from the left side. Nice little move, but layup rolls off the iron. Rebound out of bounds. Let's see. Oh, they're going to call a foul on the far side, and that'll be on Lizzie Harrison, her first and the team's 4th. Tommy Kraft over there with the foul call. 21 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. The Lady Cyclones with a 12-point lead. Demaya Parker, oh, there's a steal. Kyra White, she's got a breakaway all the way for the layup. Russellville led by 14 after the first quarter. The first matchup, they lead by 14 here with 2 seconds. They're going to launch a desperation 3. We've come to the end of the first quarter with your score. Russellville 22, Alma 8. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, Artie Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
At Centennial Bank. We believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You know, all season long, this team, of course, they have their leading scorers, but they really don't care who scores, and that was evident here in the first quarter as the Lady Cyclones, 6 different players scored in that first quarter, and Russellville leads it by 14.
Well, again, a lot of pressure defense. Double teaming the person with the ball. That was a key thing in that first quarter.
Ely led the way with 6. Willis had 5. Lady Cyclones going to be on defense as we start the second quarter. Ely back on the floor. Garcia is out there along with Willis and Campbell and Drew Robinson. Going to lose the handle on it, goes out of bounds. It'll be 17 seconds on the shot clocks. Early going second quarter. 22-8 our score. The Lady Cyclones with the lead. They have not trailed in this game. I'm surprised how many times people are caught without a dribble, especially on the wing, when the dribble didn't really do anything. They're going to miss a 3 from the left side, and Lady Cyclones are going to let that one go out of bounds. So defensive rebound, team rebound when that goes out of bounds.
Alma's only made 1 3 so far in this game. I'd like to keep it that way.
Garcia gets around her man. Looked like there was a little bit of foul there. They didn't call it. She played right through it and hit the shot. She's got 4.
Looked like the defender tried to hook her with her leg. And
turnaround jumper just inside the free throw line is good by Gramlich. So both teams trading baskets. 14-point lead for the Lady Cyclones, though. There's Z Campbell. Down the right side of the lane, all the way. High off the glass and in. She's got 5.
I know Coach Johnson likes the way the Lady Cyclones are driving toward the basket, being very aggressive on offense.
And they're not getting caught in that lane. They've got the alleyway down each side of the lane, but not in the middle. Backing away in is Parker. Double team. Feeds it along the corner. Three-pointer by McCart. She's missed 3 threes now. All have been air balls. She's 1 of 4. However, it goes off of Russellville, so it'll belong to the Lady Airedales. Used to be called the Airedalettes. Inbounds pass in the corner. Kylie Poole misses the three-pointer. With the rebound is Drew Robinson. Jasmine Garcia running the point with Brenna Burke on the bench. She'll hand it off to Campbell. Campbell pulls up from 14, doesn't get the bounce. It looked like Ely kind of overran the possibility there for the offensive board. Drew missed the follow. Talia does get an offensive rebound to go with Drew's, and Russellville will reset it up here. Yeah, Ely had good position there, but just got too far underneath away from where the ball was going. Ely in the corner with 18 seconds. She's going to drive toward the middle, puts it up off the glass there. That one's no good. The follow by Garcia won't go. Alma has it. They're going to push up the floor. They don't have numbers. Gramlich dribbles it off her leg. The steal officially goes to Drew Robinson. Drew will catch the pass from Campbell along the left side, back to Z. She'll start her drive to the high post. Pump fake there by Talia. She goes up. She's going to be fouled. They hit her across the arm. She's going to shoot 2.
Well, that was a great fake by Ely out there at the free throw line. Was able to get that defender up in the air.
And that goes on Jaden Gramlich, her first and the team's first. And number 35, Haven Welch, the 6'1 junior, will check in. Brenna Burke back in. Garcia giving Russellville some good minutes there. First free throw was good by Talia. Second one on the way. This one misses, and Alma got the rebound. They blew the horn. I don't know why. The clock actually stopped, and everybody kind of froze for a second. Inadvertent blow of the horn. Amaya Parker still with the dribble, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Z as she was trying to take the charge. This will be her second, the team's first. Slid underneath there just a little late on it.
Well, Z got around a person who was trying to block her. Did a good job avoiding the block, but just, as you said, got there a little bit too late.
First free throw on the way is good there by Demaya Parker. Kyra White will check in for Russell, replacing Drew Robinson. 5:12 left to play here in the first half. Awaiting the second free throw by Parker. This one's good. She hits them both. Lady Cyclones, though, with a 15-point lead, have not trailed in this game. This is Burke.
Alma staying in that 2-3 zone.
Well, the way they were sinking in, I couldn't tell if it was a really bad man-to-man or if it was a zone. They did to double-team Brenna when she drove in there and caused the jump ball to belong to Russellville, and they'll put them on the baseline. She was inside the three-point line, so they rule it on the baseline. So where you inbound it. The Cyclones have quite a few plays on that baseline inbounds, and here's one right here. Ends up with Ely with a bucket underneath. Russellville loves to inbound it there.
Good pass and good shot.
They lead it by 17, 29-12. Drive all the way. Left hand put up by Parker. That one won't go. Ely with the rebound. We'll get a whistle and a foul. Call a reach in. This is going to be on Demaya Parker. That's her second and the team's second. Again, remember, fouls reset at the end each quarter. No more 1-and-1. It's a new rule adopted this year. It's been a rule for a while in women's college basketball. Men's college basketball still with the 7 fouls as a one-on-one and 10 as a double bonus. .16 seconds to shoot shy, way away from the basket. Burke looking inside, popping out at the elbow is Ely. She'll drive inside, shot up and in. Talia's got double figures.
Soft shot there, hit the back of the rim and just hung there for a half a second, then went in.
She's got 11 points. Ely scored 12 in the first matchup between these two teams. 2 times this year she's been over 20 scoring. Left side, Parker will launch a 3. This one, no good. Long rebound, though, handled by Gramlich. A little fade away from 14 is good. Jordan Gramlich's got 6. But the Lady Cyclones still way out in front, 31-14. Pump fake there by Talia. Stops on the block, turns around, needs some help. Z Campbell will help out. She'll hit the 3 from the right wing. You talk about a soft touch there. That one hit the front of the iron and then fell through. A 20-point lead for Russellville, their largest lead of the game. Gramlich, crossover dribble, defender fell down. She's open at the top of the key. Missed a three-pointer. Ely the rebound. Brenna with her head up, looking down the floor. She was looking for Campbell, but Campbell staying out there on the wing, and she'll slow it up and set up the offense here. 3 minutes left to go in the first half. The Lady Cyclones leading at 34-14. Talia left side towards the middle. Little 8-footer and missed that one. And she was wide open there. I don't know what the defense is there for Alma, but they left Ely open there. We'll take that shot all day long. Parker crossover once again in the corner. This time McCart will pass on the 3. It's been feast or famine for her. Hitting a 3 and then the air ball, the one she misses. We got a reach and foul here on Kyra White, her first and the team's second. Harrison, Keister back in for Russellville, and for the first time, number 21, Soraya Stroud. Ely, Campbell checking out, staying on the floor for Russellville's Kyra White and Brenna Burke. Gramlich starts her drive against White, and Kyra's picked up her second personal foul. Both fouls coming here in the second quarter. 2:27 left, and they're going to say, boy, that's generous. They're going to say that was a shooting foul. I think that was well before the shot. Gramlich leads them with 6 points, has not been the free throw line, will hit the first. I just don't think she was in the act of shooting.
No, she was still dribbling when the foul occurred.
Looked like the bump occurred on the drive.
I think that's what Coach Johnson is asking the official.
She makes 1 of 2. The second one being batted around, and Harrison going to chase down the rebound in the corner, and they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. Well, she did, but she was nudged a little bit. Probably not enough to warrant a foul call, but if it causes her to step out of bounds, that's usually where you get the foul call. 2:22 left to play first half. And we're talking like it's a tight game, though. The Lady Cyclones up by 19, but just like Coach Johnson, we don't look at the score. We're focused on that. Doesn't matter the score right now. Inside to Gramlich. Check that. That was Benson. She immediately kicked it back out. Here's Gramlich on the drive from the right elbow. Her shot rolls in. She's got 9. Lady Cyclones held her to 4 points in the first matchup. She has 9 tonight. Burke will leave it off for White. Set a screen. White going all the way in the middle. Missed the shot. And with the rebound is Gramlich. That's Jordan Gramlich all the way down the floor with a pass to McCart. And she'll leave it back for Gramlich. 34-17, the Lady Cyclones with the lead. A pass in the corner to Kylie Poole. Gramlich double team. Bounce pass to Benson inside. That one no good. And then Burke had the rebound, cut down from behind. And, okay, good. She laid there for a minute, kind of scared me, but she's fine. We get the foul called on Benson. Her first and the team's third. And Jasmine Garcia will check in. And Kyra thought she was getting subbed in for, but it's Brenna that will check out. Minute 34 left to play here in the first half. The Lady Cyclones leading 34-17. White at the top of the key. On the right side is Soraya Stroud. Tried the no-look pass to Kana. She had to retreat to get it. She'll take it down the right side of the lane. Shot no good. With the rebound, Alma has it. Clearing it out is Jaden Gramlich, who's really been a non-factor in this first half, just with 1 point. Got to get the 5-second count there. There's a long 3 try, no good. Kyra White the rebound for Russellville. She brings in the front court, gets it to Harrison. Lizzie along the baseline, double team. Her pass back out to Kyra. 3-pointers, no good. Backside rebound. Gramlich of Alma. They'll set a double screen for Jaden. She'll miss the 18-footer. Rebound hits the floor before picked up by Kana Keister.
Keister's already got 3 rebounds in this game.
She's going to try the crossover dribble, tries from the left side. That shot blocked there by McCart. Shot clock is turned off here with 20 seconds left. McCart will get it off to Gramlich. One-handed baseball pass along the right wing to Poole. Back out to McCart. 3-pointer is good. She got a couple of threes. She cuts the Lady Cyclone lead to 14 here with 5 seconds left in the first half. Soraya Stroud tries to answer it. She does on the buzzer. Banks in a 3-pointer on the buzzer. And Lady Cyclones, that's where we'll conclude the first half. Russellville leading 37-20. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
When you think of someone using meth, what comes to mind? Someone who looks malnourished, missing teeth, or skin lesions? They're often seen as dangerous, reckless, or even violent, but that's not reality. There is no face of meth. It could be a brother, a cousin, a friend, anyone. While there are treatment options available, the best medicine is prevention. Just don't do it. If you or someone you know needs help, just go to meovermeth.org. Stop it before it starts. Choose Me Over Meth, sponsored by CSI Region 6 Prevention.
Are you looking for a great place to work that offers great pay and benefits, where you can make an impact in a safe, clean environment? ConAgra is looking for motivated, energetic people to join their team. ConAgra is recruiting industrial maintenance technicians to fill openings on all shifts. Positions start at $25.61 an hour plus a shift differential. Experience is required, so for immediate consideration, apply online at ConAgraBrands.com/careers. careers. That's ConAgraBrands.com/careers. ConAgra is an equal opportunity employer.
Looking to expand without breaking the bank? Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings has been serving the River Valley for 7 years and counting. Only $99 down delivers select Burnett Affordable Buildings and 20% off C&H carports for not only carports, but for barns, sheds, and more. Let Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings create the extra space you need without breaking the bank. Visit Duval'sAffordablePortableBuilding.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville. And don't forget to ask about the $50 referral.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Lady Cyclones leading it here 37-20. And as soon as Russell really kind of got up by double figures, there was, pretty much cruised the rest of this first half. What's your thoughts of the first half?
Well, I think it's that defense. We talked about it, the double teaming, sometimes full court, sometimes right at the half-court line. But the pressure that the Lady Cyclones puts on Alma, that's why we've intercepted quite a few passes tonight and been able to knock down some passes. But it's the defense, it's the defensive rebounds that's really done it tonight. Alma, they're 2 of 13 from three-point line. That has helped a whole lot. They're 4 of 6 from the charity stripe. Lady Cyclones, though, are 4 of 8 from the three-point line. So excellent shooting from the outside. And had that last one, that went in, the bank shot. I think you got to call those before you shoot it.
Yeah.
But just a great shooting and great defense by the Lady Cyclones.
Yeah, Lady Cyclones with a big lead here at the half. I want to give a note to you. 2 more home games for both the teams, the Cyclones and Lady Cyclones, and they're both going to be on Friday night. So a week from tonight, Russellville will host Siloam Springs, and that actually will be senior night. They're going to play senior night on the next to last home game. The last home game of the season will be February 23rd, Friday night, as both teams will be hosting Van Buren. And especially on that boys' side, that game could have severe implications. It'll probably have seeding implications, maybe on the girls' side, but definitely have some implications last year. It came down the last week of the season for the boys last year, and they went to Van Buren with a lot on the line, was not able to go to the state tournament with all the tiebreakers. It actually knocked out Mountain Home by a point, I think, and Van Buren ended up going and all that. We might be seeing that last week of the season. We'll see. Right now here, though, we're tied at the – I'm sorry. I want to say I'm looking at other scores. The big score that we're going to watch tonight, we're going to keep watching Mountain Home and Greenwood. And Mountain Home is hosting Van Buren, and that's a big game tonight. So I'm kind of watching that off to the side. We're not tied here. Russellville is ahead 37-20 at the half. We'll take a break. We come back, we'll give you the scoring totals individually for both teams. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Beltner's Athletes Corner sale is now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save 40% or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Beltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Running a business, a household, or just everyday life can be hectic. The last thing you want to have to think about is banking. At First State Bank, we focus on providing you the financial tools and exceptional service you need so you can focus on what really matters. Whether it's managing your business from the sidelines or making life run a little smoother with convenient and flexible financial solutions, we've got your back. Give back to business and life. We'll take care of the rest. First State Bank.
At Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself or drive through one of the automatic car washes. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drains when you can wash Max at Liberty Car Wash? Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones with a 37-20 lead here at the half. We'll give the scoring totals first for Alma. They were led by Jordan Gramlich, who had 9 points in that first half. 6 points for McKinley McCart. 2 points for Isabel Benson. 2 points for Demaya Parker, and 1 point for Jaden Gramlich. They had one player with 2 fouls. That was Demaya Parker. For the Lady Cyclones, they were led by Talia Ely, who had 11 points in the first half. Z Campbell with 8 in the first half. 5 points for Shy Willis, 4 for Jasmine Garcia, 3 points for Soraya Stroud, 2 points for Kyra White, Drew Robinson, and Brenna Burke. You know, looking at this, it's kind of hard to do all the point totaling when you have 8 players that score, and that's what happened for the Lady Cyclones in that first half. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. You know, I'm always interested to see where people are listening or watching from. Of course, we always have somebody from Australia, it seems like, with the Stump family watching the boys, but just got told that we have people tuning in right now from Orlando, Florida, wherever you're tuning in. We appreciate you joining us. And if you're watching us on the YouTube channel, just click subscribe, and then you'll be alerted anytime we go on the air. Big game for the boys tonight. You know, they're taking on Alma, and Alma's undefeated, kind of a surprise team because they came into the conference season and they were under 500. They were, 7-8 coming in to the season, and all they've done is run the table. They are undefeated at 9-0. A lot of people are wondering if they can be knocked off. They've had a couple of close calls, and Russell gets their second chance tonight. If you look at it, the Cyclones and Mountain Home are both tied for that 3 and 4 spot. Even though Mountain Home beat Harrison on Tuesday night on a half-court shot, won the game. And we looked at it, I thought, oh, no. I thought Russell was going to be alone in third place. But it actually may have helped Russell a little bit because what it did is it put Harrison, who has a tiebreaker over the Cyclones, 2 games behind him instead of 1 game behind him. So right now that looks to have helped him. Russellville will take on Mountain Home at Mountain Home on Tuesday night, making that long trip up there. But, you know, it's going to be something that we're going to watch. And right now, if the playoffs started tonight, it would be Alma, Van Buren, Russellville, Mountain Home would be the 4 teams go. You got to finish in top 4 to make the state tournament. On the girls' side, Mountain Home and Greenwood both tied for first. But remember, Mountain Home actually beat Greenwood by 9 points up there, looking for that return matchup. Russellville alone in third at 7-2, and Van Buren and Harrison both tied for the 4th spot at 4 and 5. And right now, Van Buren, I believe they have the tiebreaker over Harrison. Again, it's going to be Mountain Home, Russellville, and Greenwood. That'll be your top 3, and it ends up just like who beats whom. Russellville lost 2 to Greenwood, beat 1 at Mountain Home. If Mountain Home can beat Greenwood and Russellville can beat Mountain Home, that'll create that perfect triangle where you have a 3-way tie and everybody's, nobody has more wins, against each other, all 2-2 against each other. That's when it would go to points. And right now, 2 points separate the 3 teams on the tiebreaker. So it's something that Russellville will watch. They need to beat Mountain Home Tuesday, but they actually need to pull for Mountain Home and hope that 3-way tie happens, because that's a better chance of happening rather than Greenwood losing 2 games. So it's a lot of hoping and wishing, but then you got to take care of what's in front of you. The Lady Cyclones are doing that right now. We'll take a break, come back with the second half. The Lady Cyclones lead at 37-20. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Treating you like family. Who's a part of the Miller family of employees? Shannon Yarborough loves her work with residential customers.
I work with all the residential customers. I organize and schedule their roofs. I love logistics, problem solving. I love the atmosphere about working at Miller Roofing Company. It's a great company, and I love working with the people.
Your friends at Miller Roofing. See them of South Arkansas and Russellville, and follow them on Facebook.
At Phil Wright Autoplex, we understand the importance of supporting our local community and schools, which is why we strive to be a trusted dealership in the River Valley for almost a half a century. Our Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned inventory is constantly updated to ensure that we offer the latest models at the best value for your budget. We understand that buying a vehicle can be a stressful experience. That's why our team is here to help, not pressure. Phil Wright Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40 in Russellville. Or online 24/7, philwright.com.
the real deal wood smoke barbecue over at Ridgewood Brothers. As we are in a new year, new hours are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 3 for lunch and 4 to 8 for dinner, or until they sell out. New hours at Ridgewood Brothers, Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 3 for lunch and 4 to 8 for dinner, or until they sell out. 803 West Main Place in Russellville, right behind Newton's Pharmacy, or place your order right there on their Facebook page. The real deal, true blue wood smoke barbecue, Ridgewood Brothers.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones lead it here, 37-20, getting ready to start the third quarter. We're here at Alma High School. Chanley Bottoms, the head coach for Alma. She actually won a state championship here at Alma, played in 05. She was had a three-point shooting record for like 18 years until it was broken last year by Presley Taylor. But Coach Bottoms actually played at UFAS and at Henderson State. She was assistant at St. Mary's University, Pensacola, before getting back to Arkansas. And was assistant coach at UFAS, where she had played, North Little Rock. But then came back here to be assistant coach for Cody Mann. This is her first year as the head coach. Coach LaShonta Johnson for Russellville, a graduate of Conway. We'll forgive her for that. She played at UCA and was assistant for Conway before coming here. This is her first head coaching gig, and assisted by Randy Talley. Resetting the clock, that's what we're waiting on. They do get it reset, and it'll be Alma basketball to start the second half. Lady Cyclones starting with pressure on the basketball, but no trapping. It'll look like they drug a pivot foot there. Jordan Gramlich, who leads them with 9 points in the first half, might have got away with a walk there. She's posting up down low. They'll lob it over the top. She got a shot off, but Shy Willis with the block, and the Lady Cyclones on the move. Brenna Burke with only 2 points in that first half. Didn't have to score very much. She'll dish it off, gets it back to her. Brenna right side three-pointer. That one's no good. We were right behind her when she shot that. That one looked good as soon as she released it, but did not go in.
Shot just a little bit too hard. Hit on the backside of the rim, but it was a pretty shot, and she's close. She just needs to keep shooting.
Pass deflected out of bounds. They were trying to go to Gramlich. She had posted up over here on the left side, and Russell was playing in front of her with Drew Robinson, this time trying to post up on the far side, and they couldn't get the pass to her. Inbounds pass comes to the top to Demaya Parker. Her pass might have been deflected, and it goes off Alma out of bounds, but a good defensive job there by deflecting the pass initially by Z. Campbell. And nobody back there to help Brenna. Somebody's got to help get the ball inbounds. They do.
Lady Cyclones has their starting lineup out there.
Z. Campbell will start. Spin move down the right side lane all the way for the bucket. Z's got 10. Our career high was 17. She did that against Van Buren this year. Long pass down the floor. Jaden Gramlich shot goes in, and she's fouled from behind. That's her first bucket of the game. Again, Russellville. She was the only only Lady Airedale player that went for double figures in the first matchup between these two teams. She had 16. Russell's held her to 3 so far, but she's going to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play and missed the free throw, in and out. And we have a lane violation. All right, lane violation on Russellville, so does not count as a free throw attempt. They'll get to do it again.
They call that foul on Z. That's her third.
And she makes good of this one, so she's got 2 chances to hit one. 39-23, the Lady Cyclones with the lead. Posting up is Z along the block. Spits a double team and puts it up and in. Wow, she can't stop her right now. And, hey, she's our new post man. 18-point lead. Z gives us that, 41-23. Gramlich mishandled the basketball. A bad bounce pass tried to go over to her sister, and it goes out of bounds and through the tunnel. We're going to wait a little while for them to come bring this basketball back. 6:23 left to play in the third. The Lady Cyclones led the entire way. This is kind of like the first matchup between these two teams. Russellville opened up a 14-point lead after the first quarter and cruised to a big win so far. That's the way it's looking here. Still a lot of basketball to go. Z Campbell without a dribble over on the left side. Should get it to Shy Willis near the top. Shaisha was the leading scorer the last time these two teams met. Fed it to the high post, tried the backdoor cut, it wasn't there. Burke gets it back out to Shy on the left side. 9 seconds to shoot. Pass deflected. Brenna picks it up, goes all the way down the middle of the lane. Left-handed finger roll is good. She's got 4. That's the second time Russellville's led by 20. They lead it here 43-23.
When she's underneath the basket, Burke can hit with either hand.
Poole gets it to Parker. They've got a man advantage here. Man open along the baseline. Missing the shot was Gramlich, her sister, with the rebound. They'll kick it out to Poole. She'll launch the three. Left side is good. Kylie Poole hits the three. 17-point lead for Russellville. Brenna Burke started left side. Feeds in the corner. Z Campbell open. Three-pointer short. As it hits the iron. Poole stuck out her left hand to keep it from going back to Z. She'll bring it down the floor. Jaden Gramlich to Jordan Gramlich. Little pick and roll. Jaden right side 15-footer. Missed that one badly. And here's Brenna on the move. Feeds along the baseline to Ely. Dribbles back out to the high post. Drew Robinson, baseline. Is cut off there. Shy Willis will miss the three. There's Drew trying to keep it alive for Russellville, and we've got a foul on Alma. I think this is going on Jordan Gramlich. It'll just be her first. Russellville trying to sub in. Got to wait and signal. It is on Jordan Gramlich. It's her first. And now subs are allowed in the game. Isabel Benson for Alma. For the Lady Cyclones, Jasmine Garcia and Kana Keister. Shy Willis and Z Campbell will check out. Russellville going to inbound it along the baseline. Lob to Ely. Just picks it out of the air. Puts it up and no good. Tipped out of bounds. It'll belong to Russellville once again.
It just stayed on the rim. Would not move.
Yeah. Try this again. Looks like almost the same play, but it wasn't lobbed in. It was fired into Talia, who cashes in on the layup, and she's got 13.
Got 5 rebounds along with her 13 points.
19-point lead for the Lady Cyclones. Parker double team, gets it off the Poole. She's going to have to save it in bounds. She does, but straight to Jasmine Garcia for Russellville. The Lady Cyclones on the move. Brenna Burke, right side, three-pointer. That was no good, but the rebound chased down along the left side there. Saved in bounds by Kana Keister. Good job, Kana, for saving that one. Ely at the high post going to work. Drives it right side. Misses the shot. Gramlich the rebound. She'll leave it for Parker. They'll get it left side. Poole thought about taking it baseline. I don't think she was looking to score. I think she was just trying to drive and kick it back out all along. This dribble drive offense. Gramlich the drive. Kind of shot it awkwardly off 2 giant steps. Wasn't a walk. Just 2 big steps. Missed it, and Ely with the board. Garcia will slow it up for the Lady Cyclones. .20 seconds on the shot clock. Russellville going to reset. 45-26. The Lady Cyclones comfortably up. Keister to cleared out the right side for her. You see Brenna running through there. She shook her head no. It's like, don't give it to me. I'm not open. Drew Robinson's open in the middle. Her shot after bouncing twice on the rim misses. Alma the rebound. Gramlich is going to be called for the carry. That's the second time she's done that. They might have warned her that first time, but Jordan completely crossed her body, and that's an obvious carry. Benson will check out for Alma. They only dressed 7 players tonight, and they've played everybody, but they've got to be getting tired because it's being played a little bit more at Russellville's pace, especially that first half. Drew Robinson out of the game. Kyra White in for her, setting a couple screens right now at the high post. Kana Keister, nobody coming open here. They finally Get it off still behind the three-point line to Brenna Burke. Posting up down low is Talia. They get the entry pass. Turnaround jumper. Easily jumper there. They tried to draw the foul by falling down, but not that good an actress. The Lady Cyclones, with that bucket, lead at 47-26. Lead by 21, their largest lead. Missed shot the other side. Keister will bring it up the floor after the rebound. Gets it ahead. It's chased down by Brenna. It almost went out of bounds. Ely, she's not going to do that, is she? She's going to miss a three from the top of the key. We get a foul called on us. She's taken a few this year. She's hit one. She's hit a couple in her previous years. But nothing wrong with that. She's open. You got to make them respect it, right?
You got to. And you, like you say, she was open.
Yeah, she can hit that shot. She got soft hands. Shoots the ball with her fingertips.
Garcia picked up that foul.
Yeah, she did. That was the second foul on the Lady Cyclones this quarter. A drive by Parker misses. She got her own rebound. Kicks it out to Gramlich. Slices her way through the Lady Cyclone offense. Missed shot and saved by Garcia. Here's Ely back the other side. Gives it off to Keister, and her shot swatted out of bounds. Russell will have it near the corner. And Lizzie Harrison will check in for Talia Ely. She's gassed. She's been running up and down the floor this entire third quarter. 1:42 left to play in the third. The Lady Cyclones lead it by 21.
At that last series, Ely did get her hand on the ball. You know, you won't call it a block.
Keister with it left side. Her pass deflected, picked out of the air by Garcia. On the drive, missed the shot. Gets her own rebound, puts it up and in.
That's staying with it.
You know, by this point, she's not a freshman anymore because she's been playing up all year. She's starting to find her shot a little bit and being a little bit more aggressive. She's got 6 points tonight. They missed a shot. I think they got away with a push in the back there on Keister as Poole got the rebound. Gramlich spin move in the lane, whistle foul, and it'll be on the shot. She'll go shoot two. We'll wait and see who the foul's called on. And this is going to be on number 10, Lizzie Harrison, her second. You know, this is something that I really like what Coach Johnson does, and she's done this all year. She uses her bench. She mixes them in and out. Lady Cyclones could be playing their starting five and be up by 40 or 50 at times, but she mixes in, not only getting people experience, but they get people experience with playing different sets of fives. So sometimes she'll have two starters on with three bench and different things like that because you never know when you're going to need it. Did I say that the right way without bashing any other coach? Was that a nice way to say it?
I think you.
not
did.
Just pouring it on because
we've seen
a conference coach do that before. 11 points for Gramlich as she hit both free throws, and we have a tie-up going the other direction. It'll belong to Russellville. You don't reset the shot clock on a jump ball if possession does not change. So the shot clock at 26, a minute 5 left to play here in the third. And Russellville will inbound it along the baseline. This is Garcia. The trigger man coming off the screen is Keister. Couldn't catch it cleanly. She might have been thinking three if she would have. 22 seconds to shoot. She gets it up top to Brenna Burke. That's what I'm talking about. You're not just throwing the subs out there. You got one starter on the floor to help run things. And Brenna's going to dish it off. Set a beautiful screen for Garcia, who gets the two. But lost in that was the screen pass by Brenna Burke. Garcia's got 8.
And she knocked that pass up into the stands.
Yeah.
She's doing a good job on defense.
Lady Cyclones lead at 51-28. The mercy rule is 30, but only in the fourth quarter. We're still a ways from that. We're in the final minute of the third, but Russellville just up by 23 here. A feed along the baseline, out to Poole. Looked like she was open, but as soon as she took one dribble, she was guarded. Off the drive, a shot thrown up by Parker, and she's got her first bucket of the game. She has 4 points. Lady Cyclones lead it by 21 with 20 seconds left to play here in the third. That's Burke near the top. Shot clock is off. She'll back it out near the half-court circle. They're out guarding her. Surprised she's quick off the dribble. 5 seconds now. Step back. Gets it out to Keister. Her three-pointer block. Keister gets her own rebound. Can't get a shot off. The Lady Cyclones lead at 51-30 after 3 quarters of play. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do, things you need to get finished, and equipment to move. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. Family owned and operated. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor. Robert and all the staff are there to take great care of you. From the sales department to parts, service, all over, you can count on River Valley Tractor. 702 Weir Road in Russellville, River Valley Tractor.
Don't call it quits yet. R&R Tire Express will have you back in love with your ride with a sweetheart deal on tire and wheels. That's right. We'll have your car, truck, or SUV looking like $1,000,000 with R&R Sweetheart Package. Get an 18-inch wheel and tire package starting at just $40 a week, or a 20-inch off-road wheel and tire package starting at $21.99. R&R on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a quick quote now, text tires to 43414.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Lady Cyclones led by 17 at the half. They lead by 21 here as we're getting ready for the fourth quarter. Sound like a broken record. Tuesday night, I said Jasmine Garcia with a career high. She gets a new career high. Has 8 for the ninth grader tonight. She will start the fourth quarter on the bench. The Lady Cyclones out with the original starting 5. I think they're going to try to get it to 30, and then you'll probably see some more substitutions. They're chasing the basketball right now. Reverse layups blocked by Talia, and she picks the defensive rebound out of the air. Burke in the front court. Little hesitation, skips a step. Baseline jumper is no good. Ball tipped, and there's Drew Robinson with the follow. That one won't go. Drew's going to save it inbounds straight to Shy Willis. What hustle there by Drew Robinson and the Lady Cyclones. Drew's always hustling.
She's got a nose for the ball. Wherever it's at, she's going to go to it.
She's a heck of an athlete. As soon as the basketball season's over, which we hope is a long ways off, she's going to step right back in for the Lady Cyclone soccer team. Missed left-handed shot by Brenna and pulled the rebound for Alma. A pass almost intercepted by Drew, but it's picked up by Gramlich. Her drive, shot blocked out of bounds by Talia. And they'll inbound it along the baseline. 7:04 left to play here in the ball game. The Lady Cyclones look to be headed towards their 8th conference victory of the season and number 18 overall. Baseline jumper barely grazed the back of the iron. The follow was no good by Parker. Rebound, Ely goes to the floor to get the rebound, and she draws the foul on Jordan Gramlich, her second and the team's first here in the fourth quarter.
Have you ever noticed how Ely, when she blocks a shot, she's kind of like the late Bill Russell. She'll keep the ball in play. Very rarely will she block one and it goes out of bounds.
Garcia will check in for Russellville at the next dead ball. There's Drew, and we get a legal screen called. This one going to be on Brenna, her first.
I didn't see what she did. She must have been moving or.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. And Garcia checks in. Okay, they're moving a couple players around. What they're doing is they're bringing out Drew Robinson and Shy Willis. Looked like Shy was coming out, but she's actually just shifting, and she's going to play a different player on this team. They're going to go with still man-to-man defense. Ball knocked away. Parker gets it back.
Double dribble.
Yeah,
I think.
double dribble. Yeah. You don't see that too often. See, Brenna, she's trying to get clarification on the, I think she's probably asking about the screen on the previous trip. I'm guessing. As the official who called that on her. Burke with it. Dribbles on the right side. They're giving her a lot of room there. But she's not looking to shoot one here. Coming off a screen at the top of the key is Campbell. And now Shy Willis. Willis posting up down low. Started one way, back the other. Doesn't get the shot to go, but she's going the free throw line.
It bounced around up there. Thinking it might go in, but
that goes on McCart. That's her first, and Shy Willis going the free throw line for the first time tonight. She got 5 points, 66% from the free throw line on the season. The first one's good. 6 points for Shy.
We just hadn't we hadn't shot a lot of free throws tonight.
Only 2 in the first half. That one's good. The Lady Cyclones lead at 53-30. But this is what you're supposed to do on games you're supposed to win. It's never really been in doubt. You don't give the other team any hope. and you don't look to be 20 points ahead in the first 2 minutes. Sometimes, you know, you let them hang around because you kind of get nervous on things like that. And you just go out there, do your job, and, you know, the score is going to take care of itself. And Alma threw it away during that, and the Lady Cyclones will have it. Running the point is Garcia. Burke is going to play on the side there. She's trying to set a screen down low. Back where the basketball is Campbell. On her drive, pass was deflected out of bounds. That's almost good for us to reset there because it didn't look like we were all in sync on that offensive possession. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Russell will inbound it along the baseline, and usually it's Burke being the trigger man. Again, they're changing up some things, and Garcia and her pass almost intercepted. Gramlich touched it. Looked like we might have got a break there. I think that was actually off of us. They give it to us over on that far side, though. I thought we were the last one to touch it. This is Brenna. Z. Campbell. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Got to do something with it quick, and she's going to be whistled for the travel. I think she checked the shot clock and had to drive, didn't shake her man quickly, and it caused her to take an extra step. 53-30, the Lady Cyclones just with 2 points here in the fourth quarter, but Alma has not scored here in the fourth quarter, so we're just sort of cruising for the first 2 to 3 minutes. This is Parker, guarded by Garcia. Gramlich tried to go inside. Her pass was deflected by Talia. Parker picks it up. It's a 2-on-2. Jasmine along the baseline. They'll kick it out. Swing it around. Wide open is Shy Willis. Basketball moving beautifully, and it ends up in a three-pointer made by Shaisha Willis. And now we have a timeout by Coach Johnson. I think she should get some subs in. We're going to take a quick break. Lady Cyclones lead it by a score of 56-30. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Get the game day snacks ready. It's the best time of year for inviting friends over to watch your favorite teams.
That's right, Stephanie. And at Sofa City, we have the best seats in the house. Our showroom is stocked with quality recliners, reclining sofas, and reclining sectionals, most made here in the USA. Our prices are already discounted, and we carry a huge variety to fit every style and budget.
And I'm always hearing stories of your great hometown service and easy financing options.
And remember, there's no waiting at Sofa City, where you can buy it today and enjoy it tonight.
Shaisha Willis hitting that last three. She now has 10 points for the game. Coach Johnson calling that 30-second timeout, I think, to just get some substitutions in. And I know she's probably wanting her starters to get it up to 30. They got it up to 26. More subs coming in at the next dead ball for Russellville. It's Garcia, Campbell, Kyra White, Kana Keister, and Brenna Burke on the floor for Russellville.
That's just good pressure defense by the Lady Cyclones.
And McCart will have to kick it back out to Maya Parker. Inside now to Gramlich. Poole open in the corner. Three-pointer is in and out. Gramlich underneath is going to be fouled on the floor. It'll be called on the Lady Cyclones. And no sense of blowing them out too badly, but you do want to keep it at 10 points or higher. So I'm sure that's what they're thinking there. You got to be kind of thinking that because that's a tiebreaker points. If there's a three-way tie, it goes to points. If there's a perfect triangle, and you got to plan for that. Lizzie Harrison and Soraya Stroud will check in, replacing Campbell and Brenna Burke.
Yeah, they call that foul on Campbell, who's got 4 right now. Of course, she's out of the game. So.
Yeah, I don't think we're worried about the fouling out there. Kyra tried to reach in and backed up. She didn't want to get called for a cheap foul there. A three-pointer's an air ball, and it goes off for Russellville out of bounds. Sometimes that's the hardest one to rebound on air ball because you're expecting to hit the rim or something, and all of a sudden misses everything and hits you.
That's right.
Gramlich gets the inbounds pass, fake the pass back, shot from the baseline, no good. Good defense there by Harrison. Gramlich gets the rebound, tries to throw it off Russellville, and she does. She throws it off Kyra White. 4:02 left. The Lady Cyclones leading comfortably 56-20, led by 14 at the end of the first quarter, 22-8. Started off 10-2, and it's never really been in doubt. Kyra White reaching in and knocking the ball away, but she's going to be whistled for a foul. We're getting a little picky here. That's number 3 on Kyra. Nothing he saw except the backs of the players there. It'll be Kylie Poole to inbound it. She gets it inbounds to Graham. Look at that. Russellville just pushing her out near the half-court line, and she's going to drive and again get fouled by Russellville. It's going to be a long 4 minutes. They're going to call it pretty tightly. That was a foul, though, but that's number 4 on Kyra White. And it'll be Gramlich going to the free throw line, shoot 2. She's leading them with 11 points tonight, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Make it 4 of 5. She hits that one. That's their first point of the fourth quarter. Now Haven Welch, they played just a little bit in the first half. We'll check in after the second made free throw. She replaces Jaden Gramlich, who's out of the game with 4 points. 56-32, the Lady Cyclones with the lead. .340 left. Garcia backing her way in, out to Harrison. Gives it around, and now we got a little bump foul. That could have been called a foul as they ran into Kyra White. Keister picks it up, though. And now we got to be doing this both ways now. It looked like they found Keister there. On the right side is Kyra White. 4 seconds on the shot clock. She'll miss the 3. Welch the rebound for Alma. 3:15 left. Gramlich in the front court. Trying to shake White. She can't. Gets in the corner. Here's a three-point try. Misses. And with the rebound goes off the face. It looked like a Garcia out of bounds. 3:02 left. Z Campbell will check in, replacing Kana Keister. Inbounds pass is lobbed near the half-court line. They didn't have to touch it, but if you touch it, you got to grab it before it crosses the half-court line. Gramlich did. I don't know if she knows that rule there, because that was dangerous for them. Almost went over and back. A whistle, foul called on Harrison. Sometimes you could be standing your ground. If your arms are not completely straight up, they're going to get you every time. You could be there first, and that's what they look for. And McKinley McCart, who has 6 points in the game, a couple of threes, will go to the free throw line. First one's no good.
I think that's what she was saying. I had my hands straight up, but
yeah. I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying that's what they're going to do. McCart hits 1 of 2. All they've made is free throws here in the fourth quarter. Z Campbell in the corner. Is Kyra White. Cutting through is Soraya Stroud. Double teamed, and she double dribbled.
Yeah, and she knew it.
Yeah, I don't think she saw the double team coming, and after one dribble, ended up dribbling a second time. Lady Cyclones going to move to 18-6 overall, 8-3 in conference play, and then they'll wait. Mountain Home is at Van Buren tonight. And Jordan Gramlich continues to be their leading scorer. Whistle, foul called on Alma. Yeah, Jordan Gramlich now with 15 points. And Garcia going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Boy, it'd be fantastic if she could hit both of these. And hits the first.
There's one of them.
Yep. Isabel Benson will check back in. Second one's good. And the reason why I said that is this is the first time ever in her Lady Cyclone career that she's been in double figures. They put the points on the wrong side. Here they got it 58-35. They put 2 for Alma. There's a drive put up and in. We're going to fix it the way they have it. Under 2 minutes to go. Almost a steal there. Jada Jones gets it back. Soraya Stroud at the top. 18 seconds on the shot clock. This is Morgan Young. Number 0 for Russellville. Jones on the left wing. Looking to give it back up. Cross-court pass was tipped away by Jordan Gramlich. Gramlich coming in from the left side. Left-handed layup is good. She has 17 for Alma. Morgan Young in the front court will slow it up. Minute 18 left. The drive missed there by Kyra White with the rebound as Gramlich. Long pass down the floor, trying to chase it down as Demaya Parker. She can't. Minute 5 left to play in the game. The Lady Cyclones leading comfortably 58-39. Our engineer for tonight, John Henderson, said there's a brief tornado touchdown in southern Pulaski County near Woodson Lateral Road in East End Community. John's just not our engineer. He's also a weather savant. Did you know that? There's a drive, a left-handed shot there by Saria Stroud. She's got 5. Lady Cyclones have hit 60 points tonight officially, 60-39. Gramlich crossover dribble. Step back, 15-footer. That one's no good. And with the backside rebound, Benson. She'll kick it out to Welch. So looking for Gramlich again, launching the 3. That one misses. And with the rebound, Benson goes to the floor and whistle and a timeout. They call a timeout. I believe they did to save possession here with 24 seconds left. We'll take a quick break. The Lady Cyclones leading at 60-39. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Greenway proudly supports the DIYer in you. Whether you're a mover, a shaker, a groundbreaker, a risk taker, a challenge embracer, or a landscape visionary, whatever the task, we've got a John Deere tractor that can help move your project forward. You've got work to do, so let's get started. Reserve yours today in store or at gogreenway.com.
You know, this is kind of the way we like it here when a game we're supposed to win. Uneventful, not that exciting. The Lady Cyclones leading by 21, and we are fine with that. Russellville, Lady Cyclones with a huge game Tuesday as they take on one of the first-place teams, Mountain Home. After the timeout by Alma, they missed the drive there. Lizzie Harrison with a defensive board for Russellville. Lady Cyclones beat Mountain Home. They were number 1 in the state at the time. Russellville beat them at home and just blew them out. And so you know they're coming for us. They're going to be ready for us Tuesday night. Lady Cyclones going to be there on a 2-game winning streak. There's a steal by Alma. Doesn't matter. We've come to the end of the basketball game. The Lady Cyclones win this one easily, 60-39 over Lady Airedales of Alma. We'll take a break and come back to give you the totals from the girls' game and to get ready for the senior boys. Right after this, this is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Hey River Valley, it's Montana at Hubbard Power Sports in Russellville, your local Can-Am and Sea-Doo dealer. I just wanted to pop in and remind you guys that you don't have to wait until spring to get your machine ready to ride. You can do your annual service and maintenance now and get in and out of the shop really quick. Spring will be here before we know it, and the spots in our service department fill up fast. Give us a call or stop by to get your rigs in early and be ready to hit the trails. You know where to find us, 301 South Knoxville, across the tracks from Price's Town and Country Store. See you soon.
Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat Meat on the Dover Square is serving up delicious home-cooked meals and entertainment for the whole family. It's like gathering at Grandma's house, but with karaoke on Tuesday nights and live bands on Friday and Saturday nights. Bring the family to Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat Meat, 9733 Market Street in Dover. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner Tuesday through Saturday, 6:30 a.m. to close. And don't forget about the Sunday buffet, 11 to 3. Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat Meat in Dover.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefits. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810, 479-857-2810.
If you like supporting local small town, then you should go down to Funky Town Mall. We've got over 80 vendors from our very own community with tons of varieties such as vintage, antiques, collectibles, furniture, painted or stained, art, decor, holiday decor, glassware, pottery, farmhouse, jewelry, clothing, new, ancient, and worn, western wear, frame, autographs, sports pictures, puzzles, kids' toys, sports, trading cards, books, albums. Did you get all that? Well, I guess then you're just going to have to come see for yourself. We've got something for the whole family. 1612 South Arkansas. Like us on Facebook and see what's new and ask about our shipping and layaway options. Come on down to Funky Town.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones win easily over the Lady Airedales of Alma, 60-39. Alma had one player in double figures. It was Jordan Gramlich with 17 points in the game, but never really a factor in the game. Russellville led by 14 at half, 14 at the end of the first quarter, 17 at half. They win it by 21. Lady Cyclones with 8 players scoring tonight, 4 in double figures. They were led by Talia Ely with 15 points tonight, 12 points for Z Campbell, 10 for Shy Willis, and 10 for Jasmine Garcia. That's a career high for Garcia. 5 points for Soraya Stroud, 4 points for Brenna Burke, and 2 points each for Drew Robinson and Kyra White. The Lady Cyclones moved to 18-6 overall, 7-3 in conference play, and no matter what happens, they'll be no worse than in third place in the 5A West, one game behind Mountain Home and Greenwood. We expect those two girls' teams to win tonight, and so they will be 8-3, and they'll be 9-2. Oh, sorry, they will have lost 1. That's right. Yeah, they will have lost 1. What's your thoughts about the game tonight?
Well, it's just good defense by the Lady Cyclones. Some rough shooting by the Lady Airedales. They just couldn't get unhooked on the threes, and that was fine. I mean, they just didn't do that well. I was going to say Ely ended up with 8 rebounds. We controlled the boards tonight, which was just fantastic, along with our defense. It just, I've got it here, the figures I was looking for. The threes by the Lady Airedales was 2 of 19. So they had a hard time shooting. Of course, our double team really takes another team out of their game, and the Lady Cyclones did a great job with that tonight. So I just think the whole thing, even though the score reflects quite a bit, I think our defense really shined tonight, and that was the reason for the victory.
So that's a big matchup up Tuesday night when Russellville headed to Mountain Home. Again, Mountain Home is tied for first in the conference, Russellville right behind them. The Lady Cyclones, I said with 3 losses, they've actually got 2 losses, so 2 conference losses, so I misspoke there. And so that's why they're 1 game behind Greenwood and Mountain Home. Greenwood and Mountain Home each with 1 loss. It's the Lady Cyclones who are 8-2 in conference play. And again, at one point it was a 3-way tie with us beating Mountain Home beating Greenwood, and Greenwood beating Russellville. On the second round, Greenwood defeated Russellville, so we're going to wait and see when Mountain Home does play Greenwood. Not tonight, though. Greenwood is playing against Harrison, and against Harrison. That's at Greenwood. And Mountain Home is at home against Van Buren. Tuesday night, the Lady Cyclones taking on Mountain Home. 1 week from tonight is your next chance to see the Lady Cyclones. It'll be senior night, even though it's the next to last home game. It's senior night as the Lady Cyclones will host Siloam Springs. Time to turn our attention now to the senior boys. Alma has surprised everybody. They were 7-8. After non-conference play. And look, they're a good team, but you didn't expect what was going to happen. What's happened is they ran off 9 wins in a row. They are 9-0 in conference play, and I don't think anybody saw that coming. Again, not that they're a bad team. You just didn't expect them to do that. They're a full 2 games ahead of anybody else in their conference. 7-2 Van Buren. Mountain Home and Russellville, they're tied for 3rd right now at 6-3 in conference play. And, look, they beat us on our home floor, and what got me is I couldn't believe that they all seemed to play the same. There was really no guy to key on. They all seemed to play the same. However, they did have a leading scorer that night. It was Camden Curd, but they had 3 players in double figures, 1 on the inside. Everybody else seemed to score from the outside. Matthew Rogers had 8, Easton Boggs with 13. They were just a tough team to guard. What are your thoughts about the game tonight?
In that game against Russellville, I think the dominating force was this Towns Robinson, number 11. Alma dominated on the inside, especially on offense and on rebounds. This Towns Robinson he was blocking us out. He was between our defender and the basket. And so anytime they got the ball to him or he got an offensive rebound, all he had to do is just put it back up, 2 feet away. The key tonight thing is going to be we've got to block this guy out. We've got to push him away from the basket. And I think if we can do that, we'll be able to get some rebounds and we can control the flow of the game. But unless we can do that, we're in for a long night. I think, they score from the outside. There's no question about that. But this man on the inside, I think he really hurt Russellville at Russellville, and we've got to dominate him tonight.
They hit 7 threes on us in that first matchup. It seemed like it was more. They were just reining it in, and the main guy was number 15, Easton Boggs, but they have more than one guy that can do it. Camden Curd hit a couple. He ended up was a leading scorer against us, as I said, with 16 points. This is a long, lanky team and didn't really want to play fast-paced, but they could and really extend out. And like I said, they looked like they had 3 or 4 guys that looked all the same, and they could all shoot from the outside. We'll see what their plan is and what our plan is here coming up. They'll have the starting lineups here shortly. We'll give those to you when we come back. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The Russellville School District is seeking route substitute and trip bus drivers. Route drivers start at $30.38 per hour with pay increases for years of experience. Substitute drivers make $30.38 per hour on routes. Drivers interested in trips earn $15.45 per hour for the duration of the event, and bus monitors can make $15 per hour. Route drivers and monitors are eligible for insurance and retirement. No CDL. RSD is a registered training site. Apply at russellvilleschools.net transportation page.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Mr. Brake and Lube wants you to know when it comes to your engine, not all motor oils are created equal. That's why they only offer name brand motor oils that you can trust, like Pennzoil, Castrol, Mobil One, and more. So don't pay top dollar for cheap generics. Mr. Brake and Lube can work your vehicle pretty much bumper to bumper, plus complete auto glass service. So call 219-5438 or visit 1415 East Main Street. Mr. Brake and Lube, your one-stop maintenance shop.
If you pay for your own health insurance or you're looking for coverage, do not go online for quotes. You'll get endless calls from call centers and they will not stop. Instead, call Becky, the health plan lady. She can provide sound advice for your health insurance needs. Her freedom of choice plans lets you pick your doctors, no deductibles, no copays, and it's 30 to 60% lower cost than Obamacare. Call Becky at 479-886-2475 or go to healthplanlady.com.
Welcome back. Both teams going to the bench and getting ready for the starting lineups. We'll give those to you right now. For the Russell Cyclones, they will start off with 6'2 junior, number 2, Donovan Villarreal. Number 12, Bryce Beavers. He's a senior point guard. Number 13, Cade Smith. Is 5'10", the junior. Caleb Campbell, the 6'2 sophomore, wearing number 21. And Cam Frazier, 6'5 senior, wearing number 23. The Cyclones in their road black uniforms with red numbers and white trim. For the Alma Airedales, it'll be 6'1 junior, number 1, Camden Curd. Number 2, Carmani Smith. He's a 5'11 junior. Number 3, Miles Kenrick, a 6'3 junior. Number 11, 6'3 junior, Israel Towns Robinson. And number 15, 6'7 sophomore, Easton Boggs. They are under the direction of Dominic Lincoln. He's in his 3rd season here at Alma. He was a graduate assistant at Crossett, coached there for 3 years. He's actually an assistant coach, student assistant, graduate assistant at Arkansas Tech University. He was an interim coach. That's what he was, under Cody Mann when Coach Mann was at Russellville. The Cyclones under the direction of Greg Chenault in his 1st season as head coach of the Russell Cyclones. He is 21-4 here at Russellville, 6-3 in conference play. Coach Chenault with 65 career victories as a head coach in Arkansas high school basketball. They're doing the PA, so we're going to take how about a 90-second break and then be back with the tip-off. The Cyclones and the Airedales. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
ABC Children's Academy is currently enrolling with 14 locations in Pope, Johnson, and Yell County. ABC provides all-day childcare, as well as a variety of enrollment options for families, including Arkansas Better Chance for ages 3 to 5, plus more. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info, and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person, or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world one student at a time.
Well, the folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take just a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. You know, every kind word you put online, those personal recommendations to your friends and family are appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to the business of Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, but vital to making our community as great as it is. Special thanks from the folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
Arkansas,
Russellville getting ready to jump center. It is Israel Towns Robinson jumping center with Cam Frazier, and I think we'll do it again. I don't know what happened, but they still got 7:58. They're going to reset it and do it all over again. I think they had, okay, the cheerleaders are still on the floor. That's why. So same result. Alma gets the opening tip here. Alma getting the opening tip. And Cyclones start on defense. This is Camden Curd, and they would like to play a little bit slower than Russellville. Even though Russellville's not a deeper team, Russellville likes to push the basketball, push the tempo a little bit when they get these opportunities. Easton Boggs in the corner. Three-pointer is going to be missed by Miles Kendrick, and Donovan Villarreal, the rebound for the Cyclones. He'll slow it up, gives it to Cam Frazier. Pumped on the three, and they didn't jump out and guard him. Cam likes to shoot that. He's hit 24 threes in just this season, so keep an eye on that if they're not going to guard him out there. Villarreal, left side, open three-pointer, nothing but net for Donnie V.
You like to see him start off like that. It does nothing but builds up his confidence.
Russellville looked like they were going to trap in the front court. They backed off just a little bit. This is Carmani Smith with it. He'll leave it for Camden Curd once again. 3-0, the Cyclones lead 1 minute into this game. Long three try by Smith, and he answers. Carmani Smith with a long three. That's one you let him shoot from way out there. If they make it, that's fine. I mean, it's one of them deals. You know, they're going to miss more of those than they might, you hope. Cam got caught underneath the basket. He was able to throw it out. He ended up catching it in the corner. His three-pointer won't go. Tip and rebound, Israel Towns Robinson. In the front court is Carmani Smith. They'll swing it around in the corner. Russellville extending their defense out. Skip pass across the defense. Towns Robinson, spin move, shot is up and in. Cyclones tried to draw a charge, didn't get the whistle there. It's a 5-3 lead for Alma.
Well, there should have been a whistle.
On the right side. Three-pointer is good there by Cade Smith. Cyclones with a couple of threes. That one by Cade, and the Cyclones with a 1-point lead. On the left side is Kendrick. Right side, open three. No, it wasn't open. It was partially blocked there by Cam Frazier. Pass ahead to Villarreal. One-on-one layup. Basket won't go, but we got a foul called on Carmani Smith. He doesn't agree with the call. They got quite a bit of the arm there on Donovan Villarreal, and it'll send him to the free throw line to shoot two. 5:40 left to play here in the first. A three-pointer there by Cade Smith. Gave the Cyclones a 1-point lead. That's the first foul of the game. First free throw is good. 7-5 Russellville. Villarreal averaging just over 14 points a game. Second one's good too. 3-point lead for the Cyclones. No press, just a man, one lone defender in the backcourt. And a long cross-court pass is going to be intercepted by Campbell for the Cyclones. Villarreal takes it baseline, was cut off, feeds it inside to Cam, who lays it over the iron. It hit the rim a couple times before falling through. He gets the layup, but you know Cam's not happy with that. He wanted to dunk. But a 10-5 lead for the Cyclones after the layup there by Cam Frazier. His first basket of the game. Inside, the Towns Robinson turnaround jumper is good. He got deep against the zone there, and nothing much you could do. Just don't foul him. Give up the easy two. Frazier, top of the key. They leave him open there. He'll miss the three-pointer. Robinson, the rebound for Alma, and they can tie it with a three. 10-7, the Cyclones with the lead. A long three try from the top of the key. This one in and out. They must be able to just shoot it whenever you want. And Coach Lincoln just says, hey, I don't care when you shoot it, because that's 2 long threes I'll be happy to give up. Cyclones do have it, leading here by 3. Villarreal with the left hand, too hard off the backboard, ball being tipped around. Coming away with it is Carmani Smith. Cyclones back on defense. I think they're concentrating on that. They don't want to give up any cheap baskets, so they're concentrating on getting back on defense. On the left side is Kurt. They have 4 guys around the three-point line. Robinson kicks it immediately back out. They're just looking to get an open three, aren't they? Carmani Smith will shoot one. That one no good. Long rebound comes to Bryce Beavers. Bounce pass ahead to Villarreal. He'll fake the three on the left side. Frazier gives it back to him. They leave him open. That's the wrong thing to do. You know, after he dished it off, they relaxed a little bit. And good job by Cam Frazier seeing that. Got it right back to Donnie V, who hit the three. And it's a 13-7 lead for the Cyclones and 8 points for Villarreal.
Oh, you gotta wish the best for Donnie B.
This is Easton Boggs, a 6'7 sophomore at the top. He'll give it up to Miles Kendrick. Almost mishandled the basketball, and that's got to be a double dribble. They don't call it. I don't care. It's ahead now to Donnie V, and awkward-looking shot there. They could have called a foul. They didn't. It ends up in a layup. We'll take the no foul call as long as they give us a layup, and Coach Lincoln calls timeout, and he is chewing on his team. He is upset. The Cyclones with a 15-7 lead, just a 30-second timeout, and we're going to keep it right here. You know, you talked on the way up here about Donnie V getting confidence. You get some confidence. He scored 10 points in the first, 5-6 minutes. That's happened for Villarreal.
That's what I'm saying. I'm really pulling for him because the last couple of 3 games has been rough on him. I think he's trying to take the burden of this team and score as much as he can, and he's not doing it. But, boy, he seems to relax out there, not only on the threes but also on the layups.
And, hey, just a side note, if you're praying for Luke Stump, if you're out there praying for him, continue to pray. He doesn't have a boot on tonight, and he was walking around with the shoot-around, dribbling a little bit, shooting a little bit. So let's keep that going, as I'd love to see Luke Stump get back on this team before the season's over, coming off the broken ankles. We're back to action here. The Cyclones with a 15-7 lead. On the right side is Chris Salazar, who checked into the game, 5'11 senior. He's wearing number 0. Russell just begging him to shoot the three. He gets in the corner, Boggs is wide open. Thankfully, he missed the three. It looked like they traveled with the basketball. They had 2 players there. They end up getting the rebound. Boggs' shot's pinned against the backboard, and what are we going to call? We're going to call a foul and maybe goaltending, or what? The officials are talking it over, and that's going to be on number 21, Caleb Campbell, and shooting 2. So they did not call the goaltend. They called a foul on Caleb. And that's the first foul called on the Cyclones, and it'll be Boggs shooting 2 here. It looked like the official that called the foul, he was turning around trying to get help from the other officials. Hey, did that was that goaltending? Did that shot go in? And nobody's really talking to him. Both free throws are good by Boggs. Yeah, they're a really good free throw shooting team. You do not want to put these guys on the line. 15-9, Cyclones lead is 6. Cade Smith will pass on the 3. Little floater in the lane. Quick put up, no good, out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Looked like Cade Smith had him blocked off, but he's given up quite a bit of a height advantage there to Towns Robinson, who knocked it out of bounds. The Cyclones will have it underneath their own basket. They're going to lob it in the corner to Cam, who'll fake the pass back. Gives it to Beavers at the top of the key. They're closely guarded on Villarreal now. They'll have to dish it back out. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Bryce Beavers open. Shot might have been partially blocked. It hit the iron anyway, and Alma has it on the move. 15-9, the Cyclones with the lead. Dish off to McGill. Looked like he was going to be open, but the 6'3 junior decided against it and kicks it back out. 2:12 left to play here in the first quarter. The Cyclones lead by 6. Boggs in the corner. He's the one I don't want shooting because he has no range. Anything is his range. He's got it at the right elbow, turnaround jumper. That one clangs off the iron. Take that one. Rebound there by Caleb Campbell. Under 2 minutes to go. Again, they're in Villarreal's hip pocket now. They take the ball away. Salazar on the move, racing up the floor, and he's going to draw some contact and a foul called on Cam Frazier.
Well, you hate to see Frazier get any type of a foul, but I have to say that's a good foul. Keep them from scoring that layup.
I think Salazar surprised him with the speed as he raced in the front court all alone. First free throw is no good. Checking in is number 24, Eddie Tate, 6'3 junior, and also number 4, Hudson Boggs, the 6'2 senior. It looked like Salazar, his focus as he hits that free throw, it looks like his focus was to draw the foul instead of hit the layup. He hits 1 of 2, and the Cyclones' lead is down to 5. After that timeout called by Coach Lincoln of Alma, the Cyclones haven't scored a point. So they made some adjustments here.
They're guarding Donnie V pretty close.
He'll drive all the way, drive around his man, close enough where he's going to beat him off the dribble.
That's right.
He's got 12 with that layup, and the Cyclones lead at 17-10. Double team in the front court. They get the pass off to McGill, and they'll slow it up here with Matthew Rogers. 1:04 left to play here in the first quarter. Inside shot blocked from behind and the front. I don't know if you want to give it to Donnie V or Cam Frazier. It looked like they both had a hand on the shot. Cam Frazier calling for it. He'll pass on the 3, take it all the way off the glass and in off the drive. You know, he was coming in so fast through there. The tendency would just throw it off the backboard as hard as you can, but showed incredible touch there with the soft shot. And the Cyclones lead it by 9, their largest lead of the game here, 19-10. 3-point try, a little flat on that one. Long rebound comes to Frazier. Cyclones on the move. Shot clock is off. We'll see if they want to play for one shot. V is going to take a baseline, kicks it out. Cam open left side. 3-pointer for Cam Frazier. He's got 7. And the Cyclones lead it by 12. 15 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Almost a steal there by Bryce. 8 seconds left. Salazar, he doesn't look like he wanted any part of it. He's caught nowhere to go. And on the buzzer, they're going to throw up an air ball. Salazar didn't know what to do with the basketball. That's the way we end the first quarter. 22-10, the Cyclones lead it. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Farmers Co-op located in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location. Mike Apples along Mike. It is that time of year when feed is very, very important.
It sure is, and make sure that you've got your animals' needs taken care of, protein levels met, and all those things that you look for when it comes this time of year.
Farmers Co-op. We're located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
Greenway proudly supports the DIYer in you. Whether you're a mover, a shaker, a groundbreaker, a risk taker, a challenge embracer, or a landscape visionary, whatever the task, we've got a John Deere tractor that can help move your project forward. You've got work to do, so let's get started. Reserve yours today in store or at gogreenway.com.
Cyclones close the first quarter on a 7-0 run after seeing their lead being cut to 5. They lead at 22-10 as we get ready to start the second quarter. It'll be Cyclone basketball. In that first quarter, 12 points for Donovan Villarreal, 7 for Cam Frazier, and 3 for Cade Smith.
Good outside shooting, good rebounding, and jumping in the passing lanes. Just overall good quarter for the Cyclones.
Villarreal at the top of the key. He'll hand it off to Bryce Beavers. The high post is Cam Frazier, and we're going to get a legal screen call. He handed it off to Donovan Villarreal and turned into it, and now that's 2 on Cam Frazier.
Once you set a screen, you got to stay there till they get past you. And Frazier was turning. I mean, it's a good call.
Now I wish we could take back that one on the layup where he just let the guy go, or they wouldn't have called that one. It's 2 on Cam. He's going to stay on the floor. He's a guy that Russellville needs on the floor. Towns Robinson spinning in the lane, shot missed, and rebound tipped and controlled by Bryce Beavers. You know, it's almost like they forgot about Towns Robinson as trying to shoot everything from the outside, which we're fine with because he's usually money in the bank from the lane there. And we have a whistle and an offensive foul called once again on the Cyclones. This one's going to be on Bryce Beavers, and this will be number 2 on the Cyclones and the first on Bryce. Alma with just 1 foul called on them this entire game.
Sorry. Well.
And 7:21 left to play here in the first half. Nobody scored here in the second quarter, and it's a 12-point lead for the Cyclones.
No problem calling those fouls if you call it both ways now.
On the right side, Camden Curd. On the left side is Miles Kendrick. They've gone with the starting lineup. Quick pass inside to Towns Robinson. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Towns Robinson gets it back and puts it up and in. Boy, he's got a knack for the basketball. And the lead is 10 for Russellville. 6 points for Towns Robinson. I liked it better when they were just throwing it up from the outside and ice cold. More high percentage shot from inside the lane. Pump fake by Cam Frazier. Dish it out smartly. Gets out of the lane. They get it back to him. He'll miss the 3 from the top of the key. With the rebound is Curd for Alma. Russellville experienced a little cold spell here. They closed the first quarter on a 7-0 run. They've only given up 2 points, but feels like a lot more right now with that foul on Cam Frazier, and he's sitting there with 2. Towns Robinson underhand dish there to Miles Kendrick. He'll miss the 3 from the corner. Boggs gets the rebound. Turnaround jumper from inside is good. Easton Boggs now with 4. The 6'7" sophomore puts it back, and he cuts the Cyclone lead to single digits. Villarreal drives inside. He'll draw the foul. He hits the deck. He was hit hard there by Easton Boggs as they hit him, not blatantly, but hit him on the side of the head, actually, and Villarreal will go to the line to shoot 2.
That's the guy we want to foul out, Boggs.
That's just his first, and the first foul called on Alma here in the second quarter, just the second one for the game. Free throw by Donnie V is good. 13 points for Villarreal. First substitution of the game coming in for the Cyclones now. Number 3, Malachi Siner, the 6'4" junior, as Caleb Campbell will sit down. Waiting the second free throw by Villarreal. This one, too, is good. Gives the Cyclones back the 10-point lead. Cyclones have not hit a field goal here in the second quarter, but a couple free throws there by Donnie V. It's 24-14. Pass was deflected, but caught by Camden Curd. Back out left side, 3-pointers in the air ball. I think we might have got a piece of that. I think Cade Smith, of all people, got the block. Villarreal with the rebound. Bryce Beavers will give it to Smith near the corner, but he's looking to work it back towards the wing. Under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Pick and roll. Frazier's open from 3 after the pick and roll, and that one went down and out. No good. Kendrick with the rebound. Cam thought it was good. He was already going down the floor. At the top, faking the 3 is Kendrick. Shot from inside. Hits the runner. Cyclones wanting to force the tempo here. They lead by 8. Alma back quickly on defense. Villarreal. He'll go off screen now on the drive. Kisses it off the glass. Boy, faked Alma out because they set up the screen on the right side, but he drove left side. Cyclones gambled there, lost, but retreat nicely. Trying to get the steal there was Bryce. Russellville back up by 10, 26-16. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Lobbing inside for Towns Robinson. Shot blocked by Cam. We'll see who the foul's called on. Can't be on Cam. It's going to be on, I don't know what he signaled. I think he said 13. It is Cade Smith.
Well, Robinson is camping in the 3. I mean, he's in there for 5, 6, 7 seconds. They're going to have to do something with that. Surely, I think the coaching staff will start telling the referees, you better watch this.
Cade Smith's first personal foul, number 3 on the Cyclones. The first free throw is good by Towns Robinson. He's got 7 points. Substitutions coming in for Alma. None for Russellville. He hits them both. Again, this is a really good free throw shooting team. You do not want to put them on the free throw line. But the Cyclones lead it right now by 8, 26-18. 4:45 left in the first half. In the corner, Cade Smith. Coach Chenault calling the play. Going inside for Siner, and good call there. Usually don't see that called, but they do go over the back of Siner, make contact with the arm, trying to deny the pass inside Miles Kendrick. Siner actually had 2 people posted up on the inside there. He's going to get the inbounds pass. He'll feed it to Bryce Beavers near the top. 4.5 to go. Here in the first half, the Cyclones lead it by 8. Siner, again double team. He'll kick it out to Bryce. 15-footer. This one no good. Malachi with the rebound, and let's see. They grab Malachi, and he's going to draw another foul. So now the fouls have evened out. Not that you have to do that, but this one's going to be on Salazar. That's the thing, too. They play 9 guys so far, and the fouls are really spread out, even when you do get a foul called on them. And they come with a substitution as Tyree McGill, 6'3 junior, back in. He's guarding Villarreal, who got the inbounds pass. 4:18 left. Villarreal, left side, nothing open. Cam Frazier faking the 3, dribbles to the elbow, kicks it out to Siner. 19 seconds to shoot, plenty of time. Russellville really moving the basketball around. We got a foul on Towns Robinson. Good job by Bryce Beavers. He set a screen and he stood his ground, and that's going to be number 1 on Israel Towns Robinson, and that's the guy we need to get in foul trouble. And that's the 4th team foul on the Airedales. And Bryce stood his ground. He leads the team in taking charges. Draws the offensive foul there, or defensive foul there. Pump fake for Cam Frazier in the lane. That one off the back of the iron. Gets the own rebound as it was tipped by Malachi, who's calling for the basketball. He was underneath, wide open, and they missed him. Villarreal feeds in the corner to Cam Frazier. He faked the 3. They didn't jump out on him. Foul that one away again. Here's the drive by Villarreal, and they're going to wave it off and say travel. He took 2 steps. That's a horrible call. That's a horrible call. He took 2 big steps. It might have seemed like 3, but it was the wrong call, and Coach Chenault is all over the official for that.
He needs to be.
Yeah, that would have given the Cyclones a 10-point lead. There's a drive, a floater in the lane. This one and out. Villarreal, the rebound. And now we have a whistle, and they're going to grab Siner. They're really concerned about him. That's the 3rd foul that they fouled him. It's number 2 on Miles Kendrick, and it's going to send Malachi Siner to the free throw line. He's going to shoot 2 because this is 5 fouls on Alma. And Cyclone fans that is below us and to our right still upset about that call on the travel, and as well they should be. First free throw by Siner is no good. He's 50% on the season, so I guess he should hit this one. Easton Boggs, 6'7" sophomore, back in for Alma. And he does. Siner hits this one. It's a 9-point lead for the Cyclones. 27-18. Near the top is Carmani Smith. Too far away from be called the top of the key. Ends up in the corner with it. And tried to go inside. Pass was deflected. He got it back. He traveled with the basketball. And now we have a whistle, and it's going to be a late call, but the right call. And Tommy Kraft, the official, was right there, and he blew the whistle, and he turned around. He wanted everybody to sit down. He didn't like the fact that the Cyclone bench was kind of there. But I take it there's not a lot of room over on that sideline there because there's not a lot of room, and then the front row starts. But he wanted everybody to say, hey, I got this. I got the call. And he did see it, made the call. And so the Cyclones get it. Here's Bryce Beavers in the corner to Cade Smith. Dribbles to the elbow, back out to Bryce. 20 seconds to shoot. 2:50 left to go here in the first half. Cam Frazier left alone. He's going to miss the 3 and rebound. Towns Robinson has it. Look, I like the shot by Cam. We're going to have to take those open shots there if Russellville wants to win here on the road. Here's a drive shot high off the glass and in by Tyree McGill.
That was good defense by Campbell. He just couldn't get to the ball.
It's a 7-point lead for the Cyclones, 27-20. They have outscored us 10-5 here in this quarter. The Cyclones only have 1 field goal Here's Villarreal trying to change that, but he'll miss the three. Rebound, Towns Robinson once again. Jump stop in the lane, shot up and in there by Carmani Smith, and we have a timeout called by Coach Chenault. 27-22, the Cyclones' double-digit lead is down to 5. 2:03 left to play here in the first half. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Burris at Into Market reminds you that the new year is like spring, a season of change. And if your office furniture hasn't changed in a while or you need a total office remodel, Into Market provides expert advice to give you inspiration, plus products ranging from quality, sophisticated furniture to more economical products for the builder, homeowner, architect, or designer. Into Market is your local leader that offers professional furniture installation and delivery. Into Market, your make your office like new plus more store.
Welcome back. The Cyclones led by 10 earlier in this quarter. They led by 12 at the end of the first quarter. They've seen their lead evaporate down to 5, calling a timeout here.
Well, we're just not getting any second shots. They're limiting us to one shot when we shoot a three.
You're right, but I think it's because as soon as we shoot, we're getting back down the floor. We don't want to give up an easy layup. If you notice, we only have one person crashing the board, so it's going to be like that. The Cyclones got to find some offense, though. They're getting some open looks from the three-point line because Alma's packing it in and leaving Russellville open from the outside. There's an open look, missed the three, but it's tipped out there by Cam Frazier. Long rebound. A lot of times you get long rebounds off of long missed threes. Minute 33 left to play here in the first half. The Cyclones lead at 27-22. Cutter of the lane is Caleb Campbell. It was blocked from behind. The Cyclones want a foul call. They're not going to get it. They're going to get the basketball to inbound it along the baseline here with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Trigger man is Bryce Beavers. You got to get it in quick. It goes off the fingertips of Caleb. That's not his fault. Never had a chance at it. Quickly down the floor, and this is what we're trying to end. They missed the reverse layup. I don't know why they tried the reverse layup. Missed it, but it goes out of bounds off Russellville, and it'll belong to Alma over in the corner with 1:19 left to play here in the first half. That's the first time they've gotten a breakaway layup, though. Russellville has done a good job getting back on defense and not giving up those looks, but that was one time where it didn't go the way we'd planned. And bounce pass comes into the backcourt there by Carmani Smith. The Cyclones just hanging on to a 5-point lead right now. Towns Robinson, not really a threat to shoot it from there. He squared up like he was going to. Cyclones in a zone right now. Boggs, the drive, barely grazes the iron, ball tipped. And Bryce Beaver's going to get credit for the defensive rebound, but that was going to go straight to Boggs had it not been for Cam Frazier, who tipped it away from him. Good job, Cam. Villarreal in the lane, shot blocked away again. And I want to bring up something you talked about in the girls' game. When Ely blocks a shot, she does it with soft hands and gets the rebound. So far, they've got 2 blocks, and they've swatted it out of bounds, but it's given the Cyclones the ball.
Well, that's what made Bill Russell such a great blocker. He kept the ball in play. People can remember that from the old Celtic days.
So 50 seconds left to go here in the first half. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Cam gets it to Cade Smith. He's wide open in the corner. Misses the three with the rebound, Tyree McGill. Here comes Alma. On the right side is Camden Curd. The Cyclones should get at least one more chance on offense. There's 7-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, looked like that Carmani Smith there double dribbled, didn't it?
Yeah, and it looks like Robinson's in the lane about 6 seconds.
Rogers try to go inside to Robinson. Spin move for the wide open layup. He's got 10. 12 seconds left here in the first half. The Cyclones lead is down to 3. They're led by as many as 12. Bryce Beavers with 5 seconds to shoot. Cade Smith, step back three-pointer, misses it, and we've come to the end of the first half. With our score, Russellville 27, Alma 24. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades. When it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs, when it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
When you think of someone using meth, what comes to mind? Someone who looks malnourished, missing teeth, or skin lesions? They're often seen as dangerous, reckless, or even violent, but that's not reality. There is no face of meth. It could be a brother, a cousin, a friend, anyone. While there are treatment options available, the best medicine is prevention. Just don't do it. If you or someone you know needs help, just go to meovermeth.org. Stop it before it starts. Choose Me Over Meth, sponsored by CSI Region 6 Prevention.
Well, in the first meeting, Alma had 7 3-pointers that they made at Cyclone Arena, leading to their victory. They almost fully raced a 12-point lead by the Cyclones. Didn't do it with any threes, but Russellville, ice-cold shooting in that second quarter. Russellville with just 1 made field goal in the entire second quarter, and that allowed Alma to get back in the game. But the Cyclones hanging on right now to a 3-point lead, 27-24. What's your thoughts of the first half?
Well, one of the things that's helped Alma, and anybody can see it, all you have to do is just open your eyes. They're getting some home cooking with Robinson in the lane for more than 3 seconds. He's pounding his way in there. He's pushing Campbell out of the way, and he just stand there. So I'm sure the coaching staff is going to say something to the officials to try to stop that. I agree with you. We were cold in that second quarter. It wasn't like the first quarter where we had some outside shooting and also being able to drive to the basket. Yeah, they blocked some shots, but the way to get by with that is just fake. Get them up in the air, take it up, and see if you can get a foul called on them. But we've got to go back to driving the basket or driving toward the basket.
Congratulations to the Lady Cyclones. They defeated Alma earlier tonight, 60-39. 8 players scored in that game for the Lady Cyclones, 4 in double figures. Ely with 15, 12 points for Z. Campbell, Shy Willis with 10, and a career high for Jasmine Garcia, who also had 10 in the game. Lady Cyclones with just 2 conference losses, 18 victories on the season. They, along with the senior boys, will be on the road on Tuesday night as they travel to Mountain Home. Your next chance to see the Cyclones and Lady Cyclones. They've got 2 more chances. A week from tonight at Cyclone Arena will be senior night, as both teams will host Siloam Springs. And then 2 weeks from tonight, they'll actually have Colors Day hosting Van Buren. They're reversing that, where they usually have senior night, the last game of the season, your last chance to play at Cyclone Arena. They're switching that to where senior night's going to be first, and then Colors Night will be the last home game of the season. So 2 more chances and to see your Russell teams there at Cyclone Arena. We're at halftime. The Cyclones leading Alma 27-24. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll give you the individual scoring totals for the first half. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to work that offers great pay and benefits, where you can make an impact in a safe, clean environment? ConAgra is looking for motivated, energetic people to join their team. ConAgra is recruiting industrial maintenance technicians to fill openings on all shifts. Positions start at $25.61 an hour plus a shift differential. Experience is required, so for immediate consideration, apply online at ConAgraBrands.com/careers. That's ConAgraBrands.com/careers. ConAgra is an equal opportunity employer.
Looking to expand without breaking the bank? Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings has been serving the River Valley for 7 years and counting. Only $99 down delivers select Burnett Affordable Buildings and 20% off C&H carports for not only carports, but for barns, sheds, and more. Let Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings create the extra space you need without breaking the bank. Visit Duval'sAffordablePortableBuilding.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville. And don't forget to ask about the $50 referral.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Beltner's Athletes Corner sale is now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save 40% or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Beltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Cyclones with the 27-24 lead. We'll give you the scoring totals first for Alma. They were led by Israel Towns-Robbins with 10 points, already in double figures, and seemed like they really focused on shooting the three at one point. Sort of forgot about him. He only had 4 points at the end of the first quarter. Came back with 6 in the second, leads him with 10. 5 points for Carmani Smith. He hit the only 3 of the game for Alma. 4 for Easton Boggs, 2 for Miles Kendrick, 2 for Tyree McGill, and 1 for Chris Salazar. For the Russell Cyclones, they were led by Donovan Villarreal in that first half with 16 points. Cam Frazier with 7, all 7 of his coming in the first quarter. 3 points for Cade Smith and 1 point for Malachi Siner. Under the heading, that's why they play the games, Mountain Home against Van Buren and girls action. Mountain Home won the game. We kind of figured that. But Mountain Home won it on a last-second shot, and so that was kind of shocking. I mean, they're tied for first with Greenwood, but the Lady Bombers beat the Lady Pointers at home 50-49 on a last-second shot. That means that Mountain Home high school basketball has won 2 consecutive games by last-second shots. They beat Harrison and boys on Tuesday night on a last-second half-court shot. They win it on a last-second shot in their girls' game, and right now, after they had a late game there after the first quarter. The Mountain Home boys team trailing Van Buren 18-12. That's after the first quarter. We're at half. Cyclones lead it by 3, 27-24. We're going to take a final break and be back with the second half. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Running a business, a household, or just everyday life can be hectic. The last thing you want to have to think about is banking. At First State Bank, we focus on providing you the financial tools and exceptional service you need so you can focus on what really matters. Whether it's managing your business from the sidelines or making life run a little smoother with convenient and flexible financial solutions, we've got your back. Give back to business and life. We'll take care of the rest. First State Bank.
At Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself or drive through one of the automatic car washes. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drains when you can wash Max at Liberty Car Wash? Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
Miller Roofing Company, a family-owned company treating you like family. Who's a part of the Miller family of employees? Shannon Yarborough loves her work with residential customers.
I work with all the residential customers. I organize and schedule their roofs. I love logistics, problem solving. I love the atmosphere about working at Miller Roofing Company. It's a great company. And I love working with people.
Your friends at Miller Roofing. See them on South Arkansas in Russellville and follow them on Facebook.
At Phil Wright Autoplex, we understand the importance of supporting our local community and schools, which is why we strive to be a trusted dealership in the River Valley for almost a half a century. Our Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned inventory is constantly updated to ensure that we offer the latest models at the best value for your budget. We understand that buying a vehicle can be a stressful experience. That's why our team is here to help, not pressure. Phil Wright Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40 in Russellville. Or online 24/7, philwright.com.
KCJC Dartnell, Russellville. You guys play the best country of all. River Country. KCJC.
Welcome back to Dyer Arena here in Alma. Appreciate you if you're listening to us on KCJC, if you're watching us on Cyclone Booth. One more half to go. The Cyclones leading by 3, and they're immediately trying to jump out and trap the basketball. I think they surprised them a little bit, but didn't get the turnover there as they rushed to the center of the court as soon as they crossed the timeline. Camden Hurd gets it inside. 2 quick passes to Towns Robinson. Missed the shot, ball tipped out, and straight to Carmody Smith. Right place, right time for him. Boggs in the corner. He's open for 3. They set a nice screen for him to get the open look. Missed the 3. Ball came straight to Carmody Smith once again. Looked like he's tried to pass it before he had it and turned the ball over. The Cyclones missing a layup going the other direction. Cade Smith missing that one, and here comes Alma straight back. Looked like he was, looked like Smith on that play was trying to go straight back inside to Towns Robinson. Near the top is Camden Kurt. The Cyclones still in the zone defense. In the corner, Easton Boggs. But they're extending it out behind the three-point line. 11 seconds to shoot. Carmody Smith floats one up from 15, and they're within a point. He's got 7 points now. That's as close as it's been in a long time, and Alma with the steal. The Cyclones with 1 made field goal in the second quarter, 5 total points. And their 12-point lead is down to 1 right now. Going to the high post, Boggs, they leave him alone. He'll miss the 10-footer. They left him alone because they knew if they jumped out on him, he was going to feed it to Robinson inside. Cyclones have the basketball, leading by 1, 27-26. Russellville 22 points in the first quarter. They lead it here 27-26 in the third. Top of the key three-pointer by Caleb Campbell. Doesn't get the bounce there, but I like Caleb shooting that shot. He can shoot.
Yeah, he can make that too.
Yeah.
That's a pretty shot.
If they're gonna leave him open, I'm fine with that one. The Airedales with it. Carmody Smith, right side to Kurt. Might have got away with the travel. Feeds it inside to Robinson, and he'll miss the shot. And late whistle, but the right call as he crashed into Campbell, who had a great position there, and he draws the second foul on Towns Robinson. And that's the thing. If he comes and knocks into you, don't stand your ground. Go forward. That's what Caleb did.
Yeah.
And we saw Bryce Beavers do that earlier also. Cyclones with the basketball in the game for the first time. Number 15, Jaden Foster, a 5'10 sophomore. Backdoor cut beautifully done with a great pass from Bryce Beavers to Villarreal, and Donnie V's got 18, and the Cyclones lead it by 3.
Yeah, that little left-handed layup, reverse layup.
Yeah, but it's a great bounce pass down low. Boggs just inside the free throw line, misses that one. And Foster there getting the rebound. Quickly down the floor, Donnie V. Isolating left side, comes with a double team. Robinson knocks it away and gets the steal. And now we have a whistle away from the basketball. We're going to get a foul called as we were going back the other direction, so we might have missed it. And foul called on who? 2 officials called it, and they're talking it over. They called it on Bryce Beavers. That'll be his second and the team's first. I think Coach Lincoln's wanting a little bit more than just a regular foul call. They got tangled up, and when Robinson got it, Bryce had dove on the floor for the basketball, and they got tangled up, and not quite a fracas ensued, but enough to get the foul called. Cyclones leading by 3, but on defense right now. Camden Curd will give it off to Smith. When they go to Boggs in the corner, Russellville out to greet him. They don't want to give up an open look to him. Pass was deflected. Curd goes inside to Robinson. Mishandled the basketball. Shot blocked there by Cam Frazier, and he got the defensive rebound. Good job by Cam.
That's probably a new one on Robinson, not getting his shot blocked.
Well, he wasn't guarding Robinson. He came over, leaving his man to get the block shot. Because if you're guarding, you got to stand your ground, and that's what Campbell was having to do. Here's Frazier catching it, driving, tried to feed it to Foster, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, it was a bounce pass that stayed down. It wouldn't come back up. It just rolled out of bounds.
4:17 left to play here in the third. The Cyclones with just 2 points here in the third quarter, but Alma just 2 points also. So we're still stuck at 3. That was our halftime lead, and that's our lead right now. Alma took that advantage of that to sub in some fresh legs, McGill, but the Cyclones get the turnover as he was trying to set a screen. Campbell, left side open. They're not going to come out on him. His three-pointer rims out, and now we have a whistle and foul underneath. We're going to get a foul called on Russellville. Donovan Villarreal. I didn't even see him involved in the play, to be honest with you. Cam Frazier had gotten the rebound, and I was watching that. I didn't see what Donnie V had done. It's his first and the team's second. Donnie V was surprised. I wonder if they saw something else and put it on him instead of somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, because he was surprised that it was on him. They mishandled the ball. And
little walk there.
Yeah, they did miss the travel there. Alma has it on the left side, Miles Kendrick. And it looked like on the travel, it wasn't called Cam DeCurd. It just kind of lost his footing. I get it right side to McGill. He was looking to dish it back. He did to Kurt. They'll get it left side now to Smith. Smith, his shot blocked by Frazier, out of bounds. Shot clock is at 5 right now with 3:23 left to play in the third. And Cade Smith will check in, replacing Foster.
You know, unofficially, I've got Frazier for 3 blocks.
They're going to inbound it here with 5 seconds on the shot clock. And here's a steal by Bryce Beavers, a breakaway going back the other side. Layup is no good. Smith there with the rebound for the Cyclones. It just rolled off the iron. Frazier, pump fake, gets his man up in the air on the drive, knocked to the floor, shot won't go, but he is going to go to the free throw line, and he is slow to get up. And he's up. He's being helped up by Donnie V and hobbling a little bit. That foul is on number 33, Tyree McGill, his first. Seems like everybody for Alma's committing a foul. It's just their first. That's the second team foul on the Airedales. 3:10 left here in the third. 29-26, the Cyclones leading. Cam, all 7 of his points coming in the first quarter. And we're wiping off some sweat on the floor. Bryce had a towel and he threw it to the officials, so got another one. He was having to dry his hands. Cam going to the line. He's 62% on the season. The Cyclones 67% as a team. Free throw is no good. And Chris Salazar will check in for Alma, replacing Miles Kendrick. Frazier, Villarreal, Campbell, Beavers, and Smith on the floor for Russellville right now. Second free throw, that one won't go. Cyclones miss a couple there. They're still hanging on to a 3-point lead. 3:03 left. Smith looking inside. He threw it too tall for everybody except for Caleb Campbell. Campbell gets the steal. There's a reach in. They got to watch that. A little bit of contact, not enough to get the whistle blown. Cade Smith gives it to Bryce near the top of the key. And Russellville going to slow it up and set up their offense. Cade Smith gives it right back to Bryce. Villarreal in the corner. Sidestep, nothing there. Bounce pass down low. They've got it to Campbell. He's open in the corner. Missed three-pointer. Trying to get his own rebound and can't get the rebound. But we get a foul called on Caleb Campbell. That'll be his second as Tyree McGill hit the deck. And that'll be his second and the team's third. And now we have a timeout called by Alma. We'll take a break. Russellville leading 29-26, 2:31 left to play in the third. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The real deal wood smoke barbecue over at Ridgewood Brothers. As we are in a new year, new hours are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 3 for lunch and 4 to 8 for dinner, or until they sell out. New hours at Ridgewood Brothers, Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 3 for lunch and 4 to 8 for dinner, or until they sell out. 803 West Main Place in Russellville, right behind Newton's Pharmacy, or place your order right there on their Facebook page. The real deal, true blue, wood smoke barbecue, Ridgewood Brothers.
Russellville getting some open looks. You just feel like at any minute they're going to start falling. Open look there in the corner. That one didn't go, but Russellville doing just enough to hang on. They're leading right here by 3 with 2:31 left to play in the third. 29-26. Alma calling their second timeout. They took a long time. Russellville called a timeout in the first half. They got near halftime before they actually took the timeout off the board for the Cyclones. Russellville with 4 left, Alma with 3. And now, Alma with it. They had a player all the way down, but Caleb Campbell knew it, and he was kind of spying that, see if they threw it the length of the floor. The Airedale's in the front court now. This is Matthew Rogers. His runner in the lane was blocked out by Cam Frazier, but Alma keeps it. They mishandled the throw there, and a steal by Cade Smith. Cade a 1-on-2, but he locks his angle. He stops on the left block, puts it up. That one won't go. Trying to get his own rebound. Russellville can't buy a basket. Take the lid off the basket. There's a lid up there they put up there.
Well, they just need to take their time shooting. They're just
there was underneath. There's a three-pointer by Salazar. He misses that one. With the rebound is Frazier. That would have tied the game. The Cyclones with it, still leading by 3, still with the basketball here. Good heads-up play by Cade Smith. His shot's not falling for the Cyclones. He almost got the offensive rebound, too. Coming off the screen is Villarreal. He wasn't open, but the trailer there is Cam Frazier. They'll kick it back out immediately. 15 seconds to shoot. Campbell looking to set a screen. Wasn't there. Here's Bryce Beavers on the move. Started a spin move. He kicks it back out. Open look there for Cade Smith, but he missed the 3. But that's a good open look. He was wide open. Eventually those shots are going to fall. In the corner is Hudson Boggs. Hadn't played much. He's the older brother of Easton Boggs. We have a whistle, a foul, and this is on Cam. This is number 3 on him. Nope, it's going to be on number 1-2, I believe. That's on Bryce, his 3rd. That's the 4th team foul in the Cyclones here. 1:08 left to play in the 3rd. Russellville leading by 3. They're getting about into the corner here to Cam Curd. He fakes a 3 off the drive, misses that one, and right place, right time there for Cam Frazier. Pass ahead to Cade Smith, hits the layup, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Cade.
Oh, my goodness.
Cade gets the offensive foul. That's number 2, but it negates the basket that Russellville sorely needed. Here with 59.9 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And Coach Chenault is just beside himself. He had his hand over his face. He just couldn't believe it. And Cade Smith will sit down. That's just 2 fouls for him. I just got to keep checking to make sure they get the foul count right, and they do. At the top now is Matthew Rogers. Left side to Salazar. He's the one that missed the 3 from the corner. They'll get it to Hudson Boggs. A long 3 try by Salazar. Hits it, and we're tied. Just like that. We are tied. You know, sometimes that's the way it goes. You get a shot negated one side, and it goes the other side. It ends up being a 5-point turnaround. 2 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Campbell, top of the key, 3-pointer trying to answer. Doesn't. Rebound comes to Salazar. Again, a good look for the Cyclones, just nothing going down. The only shot that went down lately was the one that was negated. The Cyclones with 1 field goal in the 2nd quarter. They've had 1 field goal here in the 3rd quarter. 4 seconds to shoot. 2 seconds. They're going to get the shot off. They barely do. We got a foul. They call a foul on the Cyclones before the buzzer. So they're going to go to the free throw line. They're going to have to put time back on the clock. And that's going to be on Donovan Villarreal, his 2nd, the 6th team foul in the Cyclones. You got to put time on the clock because the foul had to have happened before the buzzer, so there must be time on the clock. And they were lining up to shoot a free throw and everybody on the benches, but no, that can't happen. If it was after the buzzer, then you negate the foul. Coach Chenault is talking to the officials saying, hey, how come we can't get that call down here?
Well, the official that was the furthest away from the play called the foul. and he was behind the play.
They put 3 seconds. There's no way there's 3 seconds.
No.
Because he caught it on. They said 0.3, so they're trying to get that fixed. And so they're trying to get it fixed to whatever it's going to be. Maybe they said 0.3 seconds. We're all tied at 29, and we're waiting 2 free throws by Hudson Boggs, who has not scored in the game yet. Yeah, Hudson caught it with 4 seconds left, and he drove inside, and he did get the shot off before the buzzer, but was fouled, and the foul on Villarreal is his second. I said 6-team foul, and they put up 6, even though you stopped counting at 5. And they're still having issues with the clock. Again, we're tied at 29. Alma has not led in the game since the first quarter when they led 5-3. The Cyclones hit a three-pointer. Cade Smith hit a three-pointer to give the Cyclones a 6-5 lead. They've led ever since. And now they're putting 0.2 seconds left. I think that's the least amount that can be on there. So they go with 0.2. So we'll shoot 2 free throws. Either one of these free throws would give Alma the first lead since early in the first quarter. The first free throw rattles home. It's 30-29. But again, the Cyclones 1 field goal in the second quarter. They've only made 1 field goal here in the third quarter. Only 2 points scored. Alma hadn't scored very much more. The second free throw is no good. And we've come to the end of the third quarter. Our score, Alma 30, the Cyclones 29. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do, things you need to get finished, and equipment to move. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. Family owned and operated. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor. Robert and all the staff are there to take great care of you. From the sales department to parts, service, all over, you can count on River Valley Tractor. 702 Weir Road in Russellville, River Valley Tractor.
Alma's last 2 victories, they were behind Harris and went on a 31-13 run to close out the game and win by 9. They beat Siloam, had to come back to do that one on Tuesday night. Beat them only by 6, 49-43. The Cyclones led by as many as 12 in this game. Alma has come back to take a 1-point lead as we start the fourth quarter of play.
Well, the cold shooting of Cyclones is what's hurting us right now.
Yeah, Russellville did score 5 points in the second quarter, that 1 field goal, but they hit 3 free throws. Here's the drive missed by Cam Frazier, trying to get a rebound. He does. He goes up, loses the hand on it, out of bounds. And it belongs to Russellville underneath. Cyclone fans want a foul call there. I'll just take the basketball, I'll be fine with that. Yeah, Cyclones only 2 points. They led 27-24 at half, and not like Alma was lighting it up either. They only scored 6 points in that third quarter. So they outscored the Cyclones 6-2. There's a drive by Cam. Threw it back out. Villarreal, left side, three-pointer. That was no good. We got to do something. We got to put on our rally caps or something, or if you're watching this, everybody change seats or do something. We got to change the mojo here. In the corner is Camden Curd on his drive. Looked like it was tipped away. He got it back, missed the shot, and there's Frazier with the rebound. His pass was going to be intercepted. McGill shoots it high off the glass and in. He's got 4. And the Cyclones trail by 3 now. That's the most Russellville's trailed by. Nice feed on the inside, Villarreal. And we got an offensive foul called on the Cyclones. My goodness. Villarreal with the feed inside to Caleb Campbell, but they get Donnie V with the offensive foul. That's number 3 on him, and the first foul called on the Cyclones with 7:04 left to play in the ball game. The Cyclones trail by 3, and they're going to extend their defense out a little bit. Got to change something. Curd in the back court. He'll give it off to Rogers. Rogers in the front court, and Russellville backs off a little bit. He's looking to trap there. They'll sink back in their 3-2 zone. Rogers fakes the pass, gets it back out to McGill. Right side three-pointer by Curd. That one good. We don't need these guys getting hot right now. They have been cold from the outside up until this point. They lead it here 35-29. A missed three by Cade Smith. Going back up with it is Cam Frazier, and he's fouled, but the shot won't go in. 2 field goals in the last 2 quarters for the Cyclones. 2 quarters plus, just nothing going down for Russellville right now.
No, it's not. We're either shooting it too soft or too hard. We're just throwing it up there. We've got to do better than what we're doing.
Russellville's getting open looks. We're getting open looks from the three. We're getting open looks inside. It's just not going down. As a free throw is good by Cam. It's got to be frustrating for these kids because they're doing everything right. Just shots just aren't falling. 8 points for Cam. Make it 9 as he hits them both. The Cyclones trail by 4 and a timeout by Coach Chenault. We'll take a break. It's 35-31 Alma. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
R&R Tire Express will have you back in love with your ride with a sweetheart deal on tire and wheels. That's right. We'll have your car, truck, or SUV looking like $1 million with R&R's Sweetheart Package. Get an 18-inch wheel and tire package starting at just $40 a week, or a 20-inch off-road wheel and tire package starting at $21.99. R&R on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. R&R. For a quick quote now, text tires to 43414.
Welcome back to Cyclones. A couple of free throws there by Cam Frazier. They trail by 4 now, 35-31, 6:28 left to play here in the game. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Coach Chenault using the timeout there to set this team down. Shots just have to start falling for Russellville. We need something good to happen here. Cyclones going to continue with their full-court defense. 3/4 of the way maybe. This is Hudson Boggs in the backcourt without the dribble. Camden Curd, they got 3 seconds to get it across, and they do. Curd up the sideline, lost it out of bounds. He went flailing out of bounds to try to draw the foul, but before any of that happened, not saying there was contact, he stepped out of bounds is what the officials said. Villarreal in the front court for Russellville. He's got 18 points in the game. He'll give it up to Bryce. 6:09 left. The Cyclones trail by 4. Caleb will pass on the 3. Cam Frazier, they lob it into him right back to Bryce. 3-pointer from the right side, no good. With the rebound is Salazar. And Salazar will slow it up. They may be going to half-court set, maybe milk the clock a little bit. It's early to do that. Only up by 4. And a bounce pass in the corners, a steal by Cam Frazier ahead to Villarreal, wide open for the layup. And Donnie V's got 20. And more importantly, the Cyclones only trail by 2. But that was Cam Frazier who leads the team in steals with another steal. And Coach Lincoln calling timeout. He was trying to get it just a substitution timeout, but Russellville says, no, we're taking the timeout. So he's going to have to take a full timeout. He's wanting to get some subs in. You notice he's been playing without Israel Towns Robinson this entire time that they've come back. Is going to bring him in now. We're going to take a quick break. Russellville trails by 2. 5:32 left to play in the ball game. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Get the game day snacks ready. It's the best time of year for inviting friends over to watch your favorite teams.
That's right, Stephanie. And at Sofa City, we have the best seats in the house. Our showroom is stocked with quality recliners, reclining sofas, and reclining sectionals, most made here in the USA. Our prices are already discounted, and we carry a huge variety to fit every style and budget.
And I'm always hearing stories of your great hometown service and easy financing options.
And remember, there's no waiting at Sofa City, where you can buy it today and enjoy it tonight.
In boys basketball, Van Buren leading Mountain Home at the half, 41-24. Again, Mountain Home Lady Bombers beat Van Buren tonight on a last-second shot, 50-49. 5:32 left here. The Cyclones trailing the Airedales, 35-33. Cyclones looking to change some things. The only field goal they made this quarter has been a breakaway layup for Donnie V, who's got 20 points tonight. 2 away from his career high. They came in with some substitutions. Carmani Smith, number 2, also Israel Towns Robinson posting up down low, and that sends Caleb Campbell to play defense on the inside there. Cyclones are going to still be in a zone, but going to sink inside a little bit more. 16 seconds on the shot clock for the Airedales. You're going to go inside to Robinson. We'll get a foul called on Caleb. As soon as you get on the side, sometimes they're going to call any kind of reach in, and Caleb's been whistled for his third. It's the second team foul called on the Cyclones. And fresh 35 for the Airedales. And they'll inbound along the baseline. Lob it up front, and Bryce Beavers knocked it away. And they're going to call a foul on Bryce. That's ridiculous. He was going for the basketball. He was absolutely going for the basketball. He actually had a hand on the basketball. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. And they call a foul on Bryce. That's number 4 on him.
This official.
Yeah, it's not like he was going for the basketball and didn't touch it. He actually had his left hand on the basketball. It was basically a jump ball on the pass. He got a hand on it, crashed into the Alma player, and they called the foul on Bryce. It should be a no call. They tried to go inside after that, and it's knocked out by Bryce. He's got to, I mean, say you got to be careful, but you don't want to change the way you play. But he's got 4 fouls here with 4:57 left. Inbound it from the corner way out on the wing. Popping free coming off a screen is Carmani Smith. He'll miss the 3, and Villarreal going to be fouled as he had position, I believe, on Easton Boggs. That'll be number 2 on Boggs, and the second foul called on the Airedales. 4:51 left here in the ball game. The Cyclones trail by 2, but they have the basketball. Yeah, mark that down about the 5-minute mark when Bryce was called for his 4th personal. Hope that doesn't come back to bite us there. Posting up is Cam Frazier, who come out in the corner to get the basketball. They had a hold of his jersey there, and he was trying to get free of that. Beavers, pump fake, doesn't get Towns Robinson up in the air. Frazier will, but he missed the shot, and the rebound comes to Towns Robinson. And Carmani Smith will slow it up for the Airedales. Cyclones trail by a bucket. Defense is the chant. There's a 3-pointer, though. It's knocked down by Camden Kurt, his first basket of the game. Russellville quickly down the floor. They can't get a good look there, so they'll slow it up. Russellville trailing by 5, 38-33, 3:55 left. Villarreal way out up top, left side to Cade Smith. Here's Cam. He'll pass on the 3, starts his drive. They're leaving Bryce open, 15-footer, and that one rattles around and through. Bryce's first bucket. The Cyclones trail by 3 after that made 2 by Bryce. Oh, they went up and down. Yeah, number 3, Miles Kendrick got caught in the air. He started to throw it back out on the wing, but Caleb Campbell was there, and he came down before he could throw it anywhere else. It's called a travel, but back in my day, we just called it up and down. And Russellville trails by 3. They have the basketball here. 3:25 left. Bryce will start his drive. Kicks it back out. He was looking to dish it as he got in the lane. They tried to clear out that side for Donnie V, but Towns Robinson playing basically in the middle. They'll come out, 3-pointer missed by Bryce. With the rebound is Carmani Smith. 38-35. Alma with the lead and the basketball, under 3 minutes to go. Cyclones have done a little better job here in the 4th quarter. They have 2 made field goals, but they led by 12 after 1. They had 1 field goal in the 2nd quarter, 1 field goal in the 3rd. They're trying to battle through some cold shooting tonight. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Easton Boggs will give it left side to Miles Kendrick. Kurd will pass on the 3, start his drive, lost the handle on it. They got a reach and foul on Bryce. He just fouled out of the basketball game. And that's going to be on Bryce Beavers, and he's fouled out. That 4th foul was ridiculous. That one may or may not have been, but that 4th foul was absolutely ridiculous. And the official, he didn't like something that a fan is saying to him. I think he's
if he's going to call him,
a little bit upset about that. And so Bryce will have to check out. In for him will be Malachi Siner. The Cyclones going to have to change what they do a little bit because that's their point guard. 2:20 left. The Cyclones trailing by 3. Alma with the basketball. They're going to lob it to Towns Robinson. It's tipped away by Caleb Campbell. Signer comes up with it. Nice job by Caleb, and now we have a timeout. No, a technical foul's called on Greg Chenault. He was trying to call a timeout. They hit him with a technical foul.
How do you get a technical for calling a timeout?
Yeah, he was trying to call timeout. And Tommy Kraft has hit him with a technical foul. I say that everybody knows who Tommy Kraft is if you listen to the radio. That's him. And he's hit Chenault with a – Chenault thought he was calling timeout. He came out to say timeout, and he calls a technical foul with 2:04 left in a 3-point game. A free throw is good. So instead of us having the basketball down 3, they're going to get 2 free throws plus the ball. And so you have changed the complexion of the game here.
Yeah, he goes over to the other side of the court. I would too if I was him.
So instead of Russellville having the basketball trailing by 3, they hit 2 free throws. They're up by 5, and they get the basketball. And now Coach Chenault's pleading his case, and I was just calling timeout. I was trying to get a timeout. And I think Coach Chenault got a technical. I think it's because of the fans. I think because the official was upset at some of what the fans were saying, which was not Coach Chenault. And
well, the official
he's trying to talk to Coach Chenault, and he's wanting to get back to his team, so he does. So we still have 2:04 left. The game has changed on 2 plays. Well, really 3. The 4th foul on Bryce Beavers. Russellville would have had the basketball down 1 possession and could have tied it there. And then the next one was the foul on Bryce Beavers. The Cyclones get it back. They're down 3, and after they get it back, they have the basketball down 3. A technical foul was called on Coach Chenault. And what that did was that gives them 2 free throws. Easton Boggs hits them both. That gives them a 5-point lead, and you get the basketball on a technical foul. So it's with 2:04 left, a 3-point game. You better be sure. That's all I'm saying. You better be sure. And I don't know if that was a for sure technical foul. So it'll be Alma basketball at halftime, or at the half court. And sorry about that, doing some totaling here. The Cyclones are without Bryce Beavers, who fouled out. It's Signer, Frazier, Campbell, Smith, and Villarreal. Alma undefeated in conference, 9-0. The Cyclones trying to pull the upset. And now the officials, now he's wanting a fan warned. He's wanting Chenault to sit down. That's what it is. So he tells the other official to come over and tell Coach Chenault to sit down. He would not give the basketball to the guy inbounding it until the official came over and made sure Chenault would sit down. And so now the official who didn't call the technical is talking to Coach Chenault, who's sitting down. And so I don't know what the holdup is.
Look at the other coach.
Yeah, Coach Lincoln is saying, what's the holdup? And he's upset. He's upset at the other official because he's wanting the play to start, but I'm not going to start till the officials are ready.
Sure, he wants to play. It's 5 points ahead.
It's a 5-point lead for Alma, and they have the basketball. The Cyclones, they need a big stop here. Can't commit a foul. You got to get the basketball, and they're going to run some time off the clock. You can't run it all. There's 18 seconds on the shot clock. 14 seconds. They get it back out to Smith. 10 seconds. They're milking everything here. Now with 7 seconds. Smith lobbing it to Towns Robinson. His shot blocked by Cam Frazier. Gets it back, and Russellville's going to have it on the move. In transition, pass ahead to Villarreal. And he's fouled from behind. The Alma player blocked the shot, and he goes down holding his ankle. I hope he's okay. Villarreal's going to get 2 free throws. It's Miles Kendrick that went down with his 3rd foul, and he's slow to get up. He was holding his left ankle. It seems to be fine. Donnie V was fouled from behind. He's going to shoot 2. And that'll be just the 3rd foul called on Alma. I had miscounted on Russellville. They have 5. Villarreal shooting 2. The Cyclones trailing by 5. Good position here. Try to score with the clock not moving, and the first free throw is good.
And that's what you want to do on free throws toward the end of the game. You've got to make those.
And they'll check out Miles Kendrick, who's walking. Seems to be fine, but a little gingerly, but he seems to be fine. He's not going to the trainer's bench. He's just going to the bench. The second free throw by Villarreal. That one's in and out, and rebound comes to the Airedales. Cyclones trailing by 4 here with 1:20 left. Smith has it knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Russellville with 1:15 left. And we have a Cyclone timeout. We'll take a break. 1:15 left to play. The Cyclones trail by 4. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Greenway proudly supports the DIYer in you. Whether you're a mover, a shaker, a groundbreaker, a risk taker, a challenge embracer, or a landscape visionary, whatever the task, we've got a John Deere tractor that can help move your project forward. You've got work to do, so let's get started. Reserve yours today in store or at gogreenway.com.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trailing 40-36 here with 1:15 left. Again, the game really changed. Russellville had the basketball down 3, trying to call timeout. A technical foul was called on Greg Chenault, who was trying to get the timeout called, and that gave Alma back the basketball after they hit 2 free throws. That made it a 5-point game. Donovan Villarreal hit 1 of 2 free throws. He's got 21 points tonight. And right now, Russellville calling timeout. They have 1 timeout left. Alma with 2. It'll be Alma basketball with 1:15 left and 28 seconds on the shot clock. Again, Alma undefeated in conference. They've had a couple close calls in their last 2 games, winning Tuesday night over Siloam just by 6. They get the ball inbounded now in the front court to Camden Kerr. He splits a double team. Cyclones not looking to foul just yet. Any foul will be 2 shots for the Airedales. 14 seconds to shoot. Smith gives it along the baseline. Kerr pump fake, lost the handle on it. Now whistle, and walking is going to be the call. It was tipped by Malachi Siner, and it was picked up by Kerr, but it never actually hit the ground, and so he shuffled his feet there, and he's whistled for the traveling violation. 55 seconds left. The Cyclones trail by 4. If Russellville gets a quick bucket here, look for them to call a timeout. Villarreal in the front court. Here's Frazier. Nice feed inside to Malachi Siner, and a timeout, like we said, called by the Cyclones. 42 seconds left. The Cyclones trail by 2. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Hey River Valley, it's Montana at Hubbard Power Sports in Russellville, your local Can-Am and Sea-Doo dealer. I just wanted to pop in and remind you guys that you don't have to wait until spring to get your machine ready to ride. You can do your annual service and maintenance now and get in and out of the shop really quick. Spring will be here before we know it, and the spots in our service department fill up fast. Give us a call or stop by to get your rigs in early and be ready to hit the trails. You know where to find us, 301 South Knoxville, across the tracks from Price's Town and Country Store. See you soon.
Well, the Cyclones with a quick bucket there on a great feed from Cam Frazier to Siner, who is wide open underneath for the layup. Siner had gotten back behind to the defense, and he was there for the wide open look. He's got 3 points, but a great feed by Cam Frazier. It makes it 40-38. The Cyclones trailing by 2. A lot of options here. The only thing that you can't do is you can't give up a shot, a made shot, and an and one. You can look to foul. You can do, you can play tight defense, whatever you want to do. But the Cyclones also can't call timeout because they are out of timeouts.
Well, Towns Robinson was set up to take the charge from Cam, and he did not see Siner get behind him, and it was a clear shot. It was a beautiful play.
42.4 seconds left. Again, the Cyclones out of timeouts. Alma still has 2. They can run the baseline. I don't know if he realizes that. They do get it inbounds to Smith, and Coach Chenault says, let's foul and let's extend the game. I like this strategy. You're going to extend the game. They're a really good free throw shooting team, but this extends the game. And especially when they're up 2, not 3, forces them to hit 2 to make it a 2-possession game. But you got to score quick. If they get up 4, you have to score quick, because realize they got 5 seconds to inbound it. They can kick the ball around, do whatever with that 5 seconds. A free throw is no good. Carmani Smith, who has 10 points in the game, just missed the free throw. No matter what happens, at the very worst, it could be a 3-point game. You just got to make it. If he makes it, if he misses it, you've got to get the rebound. Second free throw by Smith. He hit that one. The Cyclones down 3 and a timeout called by Alma. 41.3 seconds left. Alma calls a timeout. The Cyclones trailing by 3. We'll take another break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat Meat on the Dover Square is serving up delicious home-cooked meals and entertainment for the whole family. It's like gathering at Grandma's house, but with karaoke on Tuesday nights and live bands on Friday and Saturday nights. Bring the family to Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat Meat, 9733 Market Street in Dover. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner Tuesday through Saturday, 6:30 a.m. to close. And don't forget about the Sunday buffet, 11 to 3. Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat Meat in Dover.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trailing by 3. Alma calling a timeout. Maybe to settle their team down, maybe to change up their defense. They have one more timeout. The Cyclones don't have any.
I thought they were down to one timeout. I guess I miscalculated.
They got one more left. 41.3 seconds left. The Cyclones trailing 41-38 again. You make the shot, you can't. Usually you have a timeout, you can stop the clock. So Cyclones, they got to score and score quickly. They score with 10 seconds left. Alma will just run out the clock. The Cyclones in the front court, 32 seconds left. You got to go quick here if you're going to go for 2. Otherwise, you're going to go for 3. Russell may be playing for 3 here. Cade Smith puts it up and in on the inside. That cuts it to 1. 20 seconds left. The clock continues to roll. And they're going to call timeout because they have to. They were getting close to the 5-second count. And so you always wonder about strategy, and we're going to keep it here during this timeout. You know, the fact that we didn't go quickly, I thought, okay, we're playing for one shot to tie the basketball game here, but maybe Alma did that, thought that too. They relaxed a little bit. Cade Smith got the drive with plenty of time. 21 seconds left when that shot went through the hoop. And Alma having to call timeout because they couldn't get the ball inbounds. Now you foul. I mean, the one thought is you try to get a turnover before it crosses the timeline. Other people say foul immediately to give yourself enough time. I think Coach Chenault may foul immediately to give yourself enough time because the worst case scenario, they're going to hit 2 free throws and be down 3. Now, Coach Chenault, he's a student of the game, so he knows all this stuff. There's also a thing of who you foul. You know, who you think's not the very good free throw shooter. I'm sure he's got all the stats and knows who to look at. Carmani Smith, number 2, just hit 1 of 2 from the line. I tell you, Easton Boggs, number 15, he's 4 of 4 from the line tonight. He's their best free throw shooter on the season, so you don't want to see him get the basketball, and he is out on the floor. They put in Tyree McGill, who's a good free throw shooter. Everybody out of timeouts. 18 seconds left. The Cyclones trailing by 1. Alma with a basketball, 94 feet away. Russellville full court press. Smith gets the ball inbounds to Kurd. Kurd is going to be fouled in the backcourt. He turned like he was going to go up the sideline, and the foul is going to be called on Cade Smith with 15.2 left, so only 3 seconds go off the clock. If he hits one, I hope he hits the second one because then I don't have to worry about an offensive rebound with Israel Towns Robinson in there. He's a rebounding machine.
That's Smith's 4th foul. 15 seconds ago probably doesn't make that much difference.
First free throw is in and out. Got to get the rebound here. Signer, Frazier, Campbell, Cade Smith on the line. Villarreal right behind the free throw shooter, behind the three-point line. Second free throw is good. It's a 2-point lead. You go for a 2 or a 3, probably whatever's open. Cam Frazier in the backcourt loses the handle on the basketball. Alma has it, and McGill trying to pick it up. He's got it. Cross-court pass over to Boggs, and they're going to try to dribble out the clock. Russellville chasing the basketball with 3.5 left. We have a foul, and it's going to be, I don't know who it's going to be on, but it's going to put Easton Boggs at the free throw line. The Cyclones turn the ball over in the backcourt. This foul is going to be on Cade Smith. And he is fouled out of the basketball game, the second Cyclone to foul out. Russellville just turning the ball over at the worst time. They had the basketball down 2, turned the ball over in the backcourt. Cade Smith Everybody was chasing the basketball. They finally foul. You can't really pick who you foul, but you fouled the wrong guy. I mean, but again, you had no choice. You had to foul somebody. Easton Boggs, 4 for 4 from the line, and he makes this one. It used every part of the rim. That makes it a 3-point game. If he hits this one, it's ball game. If he misses, Cyclones can get a desperation 3 to try to send it to overtime. 43-40 with 3.5 seconds left. Easton Boggs' second free throw is good. Villarreal in the backcourt, and Russellville just threw it out of bounds. With 2 seconds left, the Cyclones came close for the upset, but they're going to lose the basketball game here. They trail by 4. Alma basketball. The Cyclones make the steal, and a desperation 3 by Russellville won't go. The Cyclones lose it here by a score of 44-40. You just felt like you had them on the ropes in the first quarter, up 12, cold shooting. You fought through that. You led by 3 at the half, trailed by 1 the third quarter. The game seemed to change on the technical foul. The Cyclones had the basketball, down 1 possession, 1 score. Tried to call timeout. A technical foul by the official gives Alma 2 shots plus the ball. I just say that ended the chance. The Cyclones fought back, actually had a chance. Was down 2 with the basketball, but they turned it over in the back court because there's no quitting the Cyclones. Well, you're going to have to turn around quickly because you got Mountain Home coming up. You got to go up there on Tuesday, but it's going to be hard to let this one go, I'm afraid. But we'll see what the Cyclones do. They'll go back, and I'm sure they'll forget this quicker than I will because this is going to be talked about, and I'll bet that technical foul is going to be talked about before it's all said and done. The Cyclones lose it here by a score of 44-40. We'll take a break and come back with the post-game wrap-up. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefits. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810, 479-857-2810.
If you like supporting local small town, then you should go down to Funky Town Mall. We've got over 80 vendors from our very own community with tons of varieties such as vintage, antiques, collectibles, furniture, painted or stained, art, undercore, holiday decor, glassware, pottery, farmhouse, jewelry, clothing, new, ancient, and more, western wear, frame, autographs, sports pictures, puzzles, kids' toys, sports trading cards, books, albums. Did you get all that? Well, I guess then you're just going to have to come see for yourself. We've got something for the whole family. 1612 South Arkansas. Like us on Facebook and see what's new and ask about our shipping and layaway options. Come on down to Funky Town.
The Russellville School District is seeking route substitute and trip bus drivers. Route drivers start at $30.38 per hour with pay increases for years of experience. Substitute drivers make $30.38 per hour on routes. Drivers interested in trips earn $15.45 per hour for the duration of the event. And bus monitors can make $15 per hour. Route drivers and monitors are eligible for insurance and retirement. No CDL. RSD is a registered training site. Apply at russellvilleschools.net transportation page.
Welcome back. The Cyclones lose a heartbreaker here. I mean, there's heartbreakers, but this was a heartbreaker. The Cyclones lose it by a score of 44-40. It was look. You don't want to point to one thing because there's a lot of places you can talk. You talk about Russellville's cold shooting. You can talk about their free throw shooting that was excellent. Alma's Russellville had a chance. They had the basketball with 18 seconds left, 15 seconds left, down 2. Turned the ball over in the backcourt, but the game really did seem to change on that technical foul. Russellville had the basketball. What were they? They down 2 or 3 at the time?
They were down 2.
Down 2. A technical foul. When Russellville had the basketball, they just had the basketball. Coach Chenault trying to call timeout. They called a technical foul that gave Alma 2 free throws. That made both of them, made a 4-point game, and the basketball. So it really turned, and Russellville felt like they were having to get back into it. Bryce Beavers had fouled out later. Cade Smith fouled out of the basketball game. It was just hard to come back from that. We'll give the scoring totals. Donovan Villarreal led the way for Russellville with 21 points. He was the only player in double figures for the Cyclones. 9 points for Cam Frazier, 5 for Cade Smith, 3 for Malachi Siner, and 2 for Bryce Beavers. For Alma, they had 2 players in double figures. Carmani Smith with 11, Israel Towns Robinson with 10. All 10 of his in the first half. Cyclones held him scoreless in the second half. Easton Boggs had 8 points. 6 of those was from the free throw line. He hit the 2 technical free throws, hit 2 there. And there with just a few seconds left, he was 6 of 6 from the line, 8 points for Boggs. That rounds out their main scoring. Alma moves to 10-0 in conference on the season. The Cyclones fall to 6-4 on the season. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, it was a close shooting. In the second half, we were 0 of 7 from the three-point line. Overall, 4 of 21. 0 of 7 in that second half. That's going to hurt tremendously. We were 9 of 13 from the charity stripe. That wasn't real good either, but our kids played their hearts out. I mean, you could tell they never quit hustling. They didn't put their hands on their hips or on their knees. They're ready to go, and they did a fantastic job. It's unfortunate that the technical foul, I agree with you, it literally turned this game around completely in the favor of Alma, and our young men just could not recover.
Yeah, we know you can watch it, go back and rewatch it, but hey, I got a better idea. Just find somebody that was here and don't take our word for it. Somebody was here and tell them if they didn't feel like the air just sucked out of all the Cyclone fans when that play happened. It was a tough way to lose, but Cyclones can't hang their heads. It looks like Mountain Home is going to lose tonight to Van Buren, and so Russellville going to remain tied for the third spot in the conference. That means it's a huge matchup Tuesday as Russellville goes up to Mountain Home. It's a big matchup. We beat Mountain Home the first time, a rematch there, and there's a lot on the line for that, because not only does the winner get secure at least third place for now, the loser is then one game within Harrison. We still have to go to Harrison, and that's a tough place to play. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. Reminding you, our next broadcast is Tuesday night as we make the long trek up the mountain to Mountain Home. Tip-off for the girls' game will be at 6 o'clock. We'll be on the air a little bit before that, about 10 minutes before that, and the boys' game will follow. Want to send a very special thank you to John Henderson, our engineer for tonight's broadcast. Thank you so much, John. And we want to thank you for tuning in, whether it was on YouTube or on the radio side. We appreciate you joining us tonight for Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. Once again, our final score, the Lady Cyclones easy winners tonight, 60-39, picking up their 8th victory, conference victory of the season, 18-6 overall. The Cyclone lose their 5th overall game on the boys' side. They move to 6-4 in conference play with a tough 44-40 loss here at Alma. For John Henderson and Aaron Duval and Mickey Duval saying to you, good night, God bless, and thank you, Tony Basil.
Russellville High School basketball on River Country.